We are here live on the Format Podcast. This your boy Transformer. Sneak got what you need. And the not so all the way here, Big Baritone Bruce is actually in the building team, but he's currently undergoing some sickness right now, guys. So he's actually here with us live in the background. So you will see him in the chat. But further and foremost, man, Sneed, how you doing, brother?
Excellent, bro. Good to be here. Give the people a fine show today.
Yeah, fine show. And they ain't talking about our beards and stuff. They talking about the actual show, right?
Right.
I know when Bruce is here, it kind of dulls down the fineness on the show. You know what I mean? But now that he's not here, it's just me and you. It's back like the old days.
Days, bro. Last summer, right? Yeah.
You remember when he took that big hiatus? He just left us all willy-nilly.
Yeah.
You remember that? I know you remember that.
I do. Yeah.
But no, man, we love you, man. We miss you, man. Get better, man. So absolutely put it in the chat, man. Get well, Bruce. Get well, Bruce. Get well, Bruce. You know what that means? Also, Sneed, now I just thought about it. Ed Dog's gonna call in on his best behavior.
He ain't gonna have no smoke.
No smoke.
Everything is gonna be under control.
Under control.
No reckless operation of the phone lines.
Nothing. I mean, he's gonna be one of the most mature callers of all time, because Big Baritone Bruce that's gonna sound crazy if I say that out loud, but
well, hold up, there's a possibility he might transition the energy to one of us, bro. You don't know.
Oh man, don't let it happen. No, he can't let that happen, man.
I think it'll be more towards me if it's gonna happen, but who knows?
Our brother's gonna need somebody to argue with. That's
right.
Sure. He's not gonna argue with me, because
by default he's been good with me, I think, because of Bruce.
He puts all of his energy towards Big Baritone, but today he's not going to be able to get Big Baritones on his nerves, man. Yeah. So I got to prepare. Hold on, let me. Oh no, I got to
hang the headphones.
How you doing there, dog?
Shout out to Eddie. He's in the chat. Eddie's in the chat.
Eddie's here.
Yep.
And look, Ed, he's already upset, man. He's already upset, man. But anyway, let's go ahead and get rocking with the show. We got a good show lined up for you guys. Of course, we're going to hit over the quick hits first. We're going to talk about my Lakers. Mark Walters and his sale for the $12.5 billion. We're going to talk about Westbrook, who just announced his retirement in the past week. Is he a top 5 point guard? We're going to talk about the 76ers schedule help. So apparently there's been some fluctuating of the system to make sure that some things might happen the way they should happen. All right. That's topic number 3. Then after that, topic number 4, we're going to get into some NFL preseason notes, just things that we saw coming up in the NFL preseason. So stay tuned, guys. We're going to go ahead and announce the winners of the, wait a minute, not yet. I'm going to hold that one in my pocket. Bruce probably like, oh man, what you mean winners? I had a funny joke, but we're going to stand by. But first, let's shout out to channel members. Sneed got what you need, man. You already know. You already right here, bro. We got Steve, king of the chat. We got Mr. Nino, the aforementioned chief, Sid Bubba. Thanks to you for everything that you do, supporting this country, working for your country, and being the main man. And most importantly, not joining the army, but joining a better branch. Anchors away, my boys. Anchors away. Order arms, Sneed. Order arms, Sneed. Big Baritone, not Big Baritone, Bruce. Baltimore Bruce, man, salute to you. I believe I'm missing a few of them. Who am I missing? I haven't done this in a while, guys. Who am I missing, Sneed?
What we got? VC.
What
do we got? We got dude, it's usually the ones in the middle. I forget. I always remember the first few and then the last few. It's the ones Coach T.
Coach T. Oh my
Coach
God.
T.
Coach T, man, we love you, bro. Laker Nation.
Oh man.
It's not that serious, man. That's serious. It's not that serious. Micah Parsons.
Yep,
my boy Micah. Yes, sir. Red Wolf, Real Siberius.
Yes, there you go.
Holding it down. Thank you, Bruce. This is why Bruce is here. He's in the background holding this down, man.
Real Siberius. That's right. Yeah.
Real Siberius. I forgot he's a new one.
Shout out to Siberia, bro. It's about 5 degrees over there right now. So shout out to them.
The pole, that's like 100 degrees negative what we have going on. So I was, quick side note. I opened my car on my dash. It read 124 degrees. 124, Sneed.
So there's probably some surfaces of the car that are probably like 150.
Bro, when I got in the car, everything I touched was smoking. I'm
Bro, I
surprised.
swear, if the sun's beating in like that, you could probably cook an egg on it.
Oh man, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Could have popped. I mean, put it on top of the hood. The thing would have just started sizzling. It would have definitely started sizzling, man. All right, man. We're gonna go ahead and get to the portion that we love for you guys to do. So stay tuned and we'll be right back.
If you're watching here on YouTube, make sure you go ahead, click that subscribe, that like, that notification bell. Make sure you're kept up to date whenever we drop new content on the channel. If you want the audio only version of the podcast, open up your audio podcast platform, hit the search bar, type in the format podcast. We should come right up. If you're enjoying the content, make sure you give us a like, leave us a 5-star review, and drop a comment. All that stuff helps us rise in the algorithm, helps us find more sports fans, helps more sports fans find us. Make sure you write it down, put it in your phone, make a note of it. The Format Podcast is live Sunday mornings at 10 a.m. Eastern. And finally, if you're really and truly enjoying the content we're delivering you, make sure you hit that join button. There's going to be exclusive content here just for you.
And just like that, for you, the time is actually 6 p.m. on Sunday right now. All right. At least to the football season. When the football season kicks in, it's going to go back to that slot. That way we can talk all of our football talks, get our picks and everything finalized and out the way, and we can get it right to you. And you can go right to watching some football at 1 o'clock Eastern if you're over on the East Coast, but you know your times when you're on different coasts, guys. So absolutely. Steve, we got quick hits, man.
I got one, bro.
I know I got one that's funny, but
so this one's so random, bro. I never would have thought I would have did this.
What's that?
All right. The WNBA standings. The Lynx are clearly the best team in the league.
Oh.
The Valkyries are like right there in striking distance.
Yeah.
The Aces and the Fever are lined up at 3 and 4, respectively. So these are the elites of the league.
Yeah.
I wouldn't normally talk about this, but I'm going to say something because I have to admit when I'm wrong, bro. That's important for someone's credibility, right? With the Indiana Fever, now with a 22-12 record, and through about 3/4 of the season or so, at least it's like 2/3 of the season is done. And there's probably about 10 to 12 games left, depending on the team. There's a 44-game regular season. For those of you that aren't really sure about that, I had to look up some of these things because I don't follow the league that closely.
Yeah.
But playoffs start at the end of September, I believe. But I just want to kind of focus on Caitlin Clark.
Talk to me.
Bruh. In the last 10 games,
was crazy.
In which the Indiana Fever are 8-2, she has games such as 29-10. She's got triple doubles, season high in points. She's got like the offense has moved into what, like I think the third most efficient offense in the NBA, in the WNBA. Her high level play is leading to them winning games. So I have to say and admit when I'm wrong about a player, because for the first couple seasons in the league, she was looking like it was all oversold, right? Like it was a bag of goods that didn't meet up to expectations. She is playing very good basketball. She has a teammate who's also playing extremely good basketball, but they're finding ways to win together as a team. And she's been part of it on some of those nights. So I talked about like her triple double, and I talked about like, you know, the 20-8 and the 29-10.
Yeah.
Okay. I get it, Bruce, right? Mitchell, fantastic. I'm just saying collectively, the team is winning. She's been contributing to the winning. And I don't think there's a better time to get hot than at the end of the season. So here's why I'll kind of close with this. They're like one game behind the Aces, which is very, very real for them to pass them, to put them into third in the league standings. I don't know if they can get past the Valkyries or the Lynx, but this will be a really nice finish to their season. And if they keep up this brand of basketball, everybody staying at their upper level of what they're capable of doing, they have a chance to really make some noise in the playoffs. And I think Caitlin Clark can be known as a winner, not just like statistically, you know, having the big nights and her kind of being, I don't know, people talk about her mentality, attitude, or demeanor.
Like that. Yeah.
So like she can put a lot of that in the rearview mirror. if she has a really nice playoff run and they finish the season strong, which I think a story of redemption is always the best in sports. So I don't know. I don't want to say I'm necessarily rooting for her because I don't have a rooting interest in the Fever per se, but stories of redemption are the best stories in these types of leagues and these situations.
No, absolutely. I mean, I'm rooting for the success of all the females because I'd rather talk about their play than politics any day, right? But when it comes to Caitlin Clark, I mean, of course, you go through your rookie slump. You coming in, you're a rookie, hot shot. I mean, what you did at Iowa, the big games, the big shot, the big time threes. You're leading your team to the finals, in which they played. Was it LSU? No, I think they made it to the Final Four. Correct me if I'm wrong, Bruce. I think it was the Final Four in which I think LSU beat them. And then they
sent them home.
Yeah, went on to win the championship. But you give it your rookie season, right? All right. Then you come back in your sophomore year and you get injured and you come back and you kind of like a little bit of a slump in your second season. So now this is like your third season where you're maturing, you're definitely developing in your game.
Year 3, aren't you kind of like emerging into veteran
superstar
status?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah, year 3 is when you're definitely picking it up. I mean, you've had the schedule under your belt, you've had years around veterans on the team. You had years of travel, years of coaching staff, understanding your game, getting familiar with the floor, getting familiar with your opponents. And that's when you're able to start blossoming, especially in year 3 and year 4. So, salute to her. And also salute to Mitchell as well. I mean, she's also balling out. But that's also credit to, Caitlin is also doing a magnificent job because comparison to her last couple of seasons or when we were, having criticism about her, she wasn't playing well. That was the key. Her turnovers are going to be high. I think that's just who she is. I think that's just going to be who she is. She's going to be a high turnover type of person. She's always looking to make a crazy type play.
Yeah, but if the offense keeps up and they continue to be a top 2 or 3 offense, you can live with a few turnovers. You
can live with it. Yeah. If you can mask that. The one thing is the attitude. I mean, I saw the other day where she kind of ran to the referee and they called a tech, and I'm like, okay, I didn't see Caitlin do anything, but I'm like, maybe she said something that caused the referee to give her that tech, end up getting a 1-game suspension. So I mean, it's just that attitude. I mean, whatever. I mean, fix it. Especially if you're gonna be a playoff contender team, you're looking to go for a championship. That needs to be something that doesn't need to happen, especially on that team. Like there's only a few Draymond Greens that can get past something like that because you have the greatest shooters of all time on your backcourt, or you got two MVPs up on your starting lineup. So, but yeah, man, now that's a good quick hit, man. Caitlin Clark, man, shout out Caitlin Clark, bro. I wish Bruce was here. I wish he had something to say about that.
He's gonna tell you it's not that much about her, but I mean, I like to call a spade, and if someone's playing better ball, bro, you gotta say it.
Yeah. See, like not like disingenuous Bruce. There you go, Ed Dog. I'm with you. I got you, bro. My brother, I got you. Bruce is disingenuous. He would have said something crazy. Caitlin Clark's turnovers are the reason why they're gonna lose game. Blah blah blah. Disingenuous, Ed Dog. You're absolutely right. I can hear you. I already said it for you. All right. My quick hit. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this out the way. Because Bruce is probably going to bring it up, and it's probably going to annoy me a little bit because I'm like, there's better things to talk about, but we're not going to make this a whole segment. We're just going to make it a quick hit. We had discussions about LeBron James doing a documentary. We had the, what was the podcast with him and Steve Nash? What was that called?
Mind the Game.
Mind the Game. We had the Mind the Game podcast where they were talking about the game. Well, LeBron started to add on another venture of more of his life. And more so, this is the transition going off of the court, in which he just started a new YouTube venture of golf. Another YouTube venture. Now, of course, he had the Cavs reunion. I think that happened sometime at the end of the season. I want to say, was that the end of the season, Snead?
I think it was June, right?
Yeah, I think it was June. I think it was post the season where all the Cavs, they met up, and that was the whole start of why was Kyrie not there, and Kyrie had his own rehab and stuff going on, that whole fiasco. But apparently they shot video and had a bunch of clips, and now they're turning that into the kickoff, the launch of LeBron's new YouTube channel. It was kind of weird hearing, LeBron say, welcome to the channel, like, subscribe. I'm like, whoa. This is not what you're supposed to say. You're in the league, buddy. Like, I've never heard you say that in 24 years. This is something new, right? So this raises the eyebrows and questions for me or that so much content is going to be produced from we're hearing from the Mind the Game, we're hearing from his interviews, and he has his social media accounts. Now we have another YouTube channel where I'm sure more stories are going to come out. Is that the reason why Maverick Carter is saying they're not going to do a documentary? Because they're probably going to try to hit the media from multiple avenues or different walls to make even more and broader conversation when it comes to LeBron James, man. Sneed, what do you think about that?
Yeah, I don't think you're going to get much technical golf discussions.
No,
I think it'll be a casual golf discussion, but I think for people it's more access. They just want to see LeBron on at a different capacity.
Mm-hmm.
I think he'll get to act a little goofy and be a little free in his spirit, and if he does something good, they'll say, "Oh my God, this guy can do it all." Like, man, he even played golf. And it'll be
he's the GOAT in golf.
Yeah, but I'm telling you, Transformer, people just want more access to a star like that, so they don't even care. You're gonna have people who don't even give a damn about golf tuning in. It would be it would literally be like if Tiger Woods decided he wanted to start a bowling league, and they just like recorded everything and then made like a 15-minute video each week, and it was just Tiger like eating nachos, like, "We gotta get this next one, guys." Like they put some music to it, right? Put a hand over that little blower machine thingy, like it's gonna be. And I hope people understand, like, to take it in fun, and it's more I wouldn't take it too seriously. I mean, he's not good at golf. Like, he just started playing, so I don't know what people would want from him. But I mean, I think it's just about access. Another camera that's rolling while he's in front of it. You know what I mean?
Definitely. I do agree. I do agree because, like I said, I mean, typically out of the NBA, the players that you see in golf tournaments are like Steph Curry. Like, like Steph Curry takes it serious. Like, he's an actual serious golfer. But when it comes to LeBron, I mean, you never seen him in any tournaments or anything like that. So it's more so he's doing it for fun. And obviously, I think that's what he's trying to put out in the first one. He's like, "Hey, I'm just out with the boys. Like, this is just out with the fellas. You don't see no professional golfers out there." Now, he might have one or two, just to, kind of grasp some of that crowd in the golfing world to come to his channel. That may be it. But the thing about golf, when you go golfing, right, you guys are having a lot of conversation, right? There's a lot of conversation. There's a lot of walking. There's a lot of talking. So I think that's what he's looking to grasp for. It's going to be like we're playing a game / interviewing each other, or diving into questions or scenarios or something that may take in place throughout your career, or in a reaction throughout his career, or something like that. I can see that channel being more so about that. And also, like you said, the goofiness. I mean, obviously they've already had clips of jokes and stuff that they were making, and poking fun at each other. You got Richard Jefferson there. That's already a clown show in itself when you add in him, and of course LeBron James' goofiness. So that's what's funny to me. Charles Barkley needs a YouTube channel that will be fun. No, because Charles Barkley has no filter for real. Lucky enough, Disney is telling him to chill. Charles Barkley without a filter, nah, bro, that's like HBO. He don't need no YouTube.
Yeah,
he needs
that
like
one's gonna be a pay-per-view situation.
That needs to be a pay-per-view situation, and let Charles have at it, because I believe Charles still holds that. Oh, I can get real greasy. Like, he gets real greasy outside of that mic, and luckily enough, they're at ESPN to where that dilutes a little bit. So apparently you are a ghost father. Ed Dog, I have no idea what you mean. You must be responding to somebody in the chat. Listen, see, but where's the context in that?
20 minutes in, it already showed up.
He doesn't even have to be here, and they're going at it, bro. This is crazy. This is crazy.
Yo, y'all can't see what we can. All I gotta say is that it's turned into the chuckle hut over here.
Oh, man. But anyway, moving on to my next quick hit, because we try to make these things quick. LeBron James launches his YouTube channel with the Cavs reunion. But
1 million views on the first video, Transformer.
Already?
Yeah.
I mean, the man's who he is.
He got
percentage-wise,
hundreds of thousands of subs already,
Okay, percentage-wise, Sneed, how many out of the million? So now we can break it up in 100%, right?
Mhm.
What percentage actually wanted to watch LeBron? What percentage didn't want to watch LeBron but wanted to hear what he had to say? And we could just put the extras in a miscellaneous category. What would you give?
I think more than 50% just want to see more LeBron content.
Yeah.
But I do think there's a sizable percentage, like 30+%.
Yeah. I
They're
agree.
like, man, let me see what the F this loser has to say.
Bruce probably already has dissected the whole video, by the way. Let's go ahead and get that out the way. Bruce is, that's why I wanted to mention this first. That way, when he comes to me, I can feel a little relieved that I already knew that this was coming, because I feel like I know that this is coming from my brother, man. I know it's coming. 65% want to see more LeBron for sure. What about the rest, Bruce? What percentage didn't want to see? He doesn't know. Oh, he doesn't know, guys. So with 65%, I will put 10% in the miscellaneous category. That would leave another 25%. That's a quarter of the million views. It's 250,000 viewers. Bruce.
Anybody who has expectations is going to be disappointed.
Yeah.
If you don't just go into this being like golf videos from LeBron, that's it.
Coking and joking.
Yeah, that's if you have any other expectations, you are lost in the sauce, bro.
Yeah. It's literally going to be
because Transform. Remember, everybody wanted to see technical basketball analysis on his pod. You didn't get none of that, bro. So, like, I don't know what you're thinking about at this point. Seriously,
I think I kind of lost train of thought there. Man, I lost train of thought. It'll come back to me soon.
Does LeBron even strike people as a technical golfer?
No, not at all.
I hope people have like just a realistic expectation. That's all.
Yeah. How many golfers do you see that are 6'8" and locomotives on the field? I mean, and on the court. I've never seen nobody that big trying to play golf.
MJ used to golf a lot.
JR is pretty good.
JR Smith, yeah, but like good. He's a guard.
He's actually won a couple of tournaments. I want to say.
So he's what, 6'4", 6'5"?
JR Smith, yeah, about 6'4", 6'5", yeah. But he's not like structurally built. Like, you know, LeBron James is the man could have played football in a whole another lifetime. Like, that man is a big man, right? Even at his age, the man is still probably born around 230, 235. I mean, you don't get shorter. You know, he's still 6'8", 6'9". So that's what's crazy to me.
Yeah.
But anyway, moving on. We're going to make that a quick hit, guys. So I got a little quick game. And in love and matrimony of Westbrook's in his top 5, he's going to be a part of this question. So start, bench, cut. We have Derrick Rose, the Chicago Bull. We have the newly retired Russell Westbrook. And we have the point guard himself, CP3. Chad, I want you guys to get involved in this as well. But Sneed, I will let you start this off. You have to start one, you have to bench one, and you have to cut one. All at their peak. That's the context. We're not talking about trajectory of careers. I want the peak version of the player. Go.
Start Chris Paul. Bench Russ. Cut D Rose. And I'm not happy about cutting D Rose. You're making me cut D Rose.
Dang.
Yeah.
What's your reason?
CP3 out of these 3 guys is the most complete player. He could do the most things under the most circumstances in his peak. In his peak, he was a real life scorer. In his peak, he was really the best facilitator in the league. In his peak, he was the best defender of these 3, and it's not even close. In his peak, he was one of the best leaders in the game.
Yeah.
So he checks off so many boxes. I got a head coach on the floor at all times with Chris Paul. Nobody mastered the game within the game like Chris Paul out of these 3 guys. And this is not a slight at the other 2. I'm just going with all those factors. Yeah.
Keep cooking. All right, but me, I mean, I like that. Obviously, in this list, I'm starting Chris Paul. I mean, the point guard says enough, right? I got a facilitator. I got a defender. People forget that part of him. Like, he was an actual great defender at the point guard position. I got somebody who can control tempo. I got somebody who can knock down. That elbow is money. That thing's automatic. Chris Paul gets to the elbow, just call it cancel Christmas, right? Death, taxes, Chris Paul at the elbow, that's going in, right? When it comes to feeding and getting other players involved, there's no other efficient player on this list. And you could argue in a lot of basketball history at the point guard position that does it better than Chris Paul. Chris Paul's biggest knock in the playoffs is he gets injured. That's pretty much it. Whenever he's made it to the pinnacle of where he needs to be to get to the NBA finals, to get to a conference finals, that hamstring caught him. That shoulder caught him. The back caught him. And it actually dropped down his career. So Chris Paul, absolutely starting. I'm benching D Rose. I'm going to bench D Rose, right? D Rose in his peak was an absolute assassin, right? He was an absolute assassin. But the thing that gives me reason to cut Westbrook, the miscontrol of the rock throughout the game. Westbrook plays more so too. He's a solid 2 guy. And I know people are probably going to look at the triple doubles. Oh, he averaged a triple double in the season. What you mean he can't facilitate like Chris Paul? That's not the exact same. And to me, the one time he got it, okay, I think he truly fought for it, but the multiple times after that, I mean, I saw the games where I'm looking at his bigs box out the paint for him, right? Like those weren't rebounds that I saw Westbrook actually attacking for. So if you were to tell me how many rebounds Westbrook got per game during his triple-double streak, I will give him 6 or 7. But I'm not giving him 10 for the entire of the season, right? But Derrick Rose, I mean, from complete player, fast break, jump shot, I mean, toughness, I mean, willed a team, that Chicago Bulls team. Who they have? What, Luol Deng?
Joakim Noah.
Taj
Gibson.
Was it Ben Gordon?
Kirk Heinrich. Yep.
Kirk Heinrich and those guys. You know, he led those guys to a number 1 overall seed that ultimately, I believe, ended up getting beat by the Cavaliers. I know he was in Miami. I think LeBron was in Miami at this point. LeBron led Miami Heat. So, obviously he ran up in that, and then his career got cut so short due to injury. But yeah, I mean, that's the true separator. I always felt like Westbrook needed to be on a team that can more so get the ball out of his hand. Like Westbrook with the ball all the time, the game is just not under control. Now, this man's energy level, this man probably has one of the most hardest work ethics I've ever seen. Like as far as a hustle box, somebody to come off of my bench or something like that, somebody to just, create that spark up on the team, then absolutely Russell Westbrook. But of course, over the course of Westbrook's career, he's been very low efficient. I didn't like his efficiency. I didn't like his turnovers. I didn't like his handles. And in the clutch, I mean, I trusted a whole lot more players than I did Russell Westbrook. Russell Westbrook is going to hustle and get the rebound, of course. But he's like a souped up Josh Hart to me, like, as far as his peak play. But yeah, that's my list. I got starting Chris Paul, benching Derrick Rose, and we're going to cut Russell Westbrook. I'm sorry, but we're going to talk more about Westbrook coming in later on this show. But that was a good one, man. Chat, man. Let me know what you guys think. Who are you starting? Who are you benching? Who are you cutting? All at their peak. Keyword, peak. Top MVP, Derrick Rose. MVP, Westbrook. Though he didn't win an MVP, I would say what? The Clippers version of Chris Paul? Or would you say Pelicans version of Chris Paul?
I mean, either one. I think you were probably getting the best point guard in the league.
Yeah.
Most complete for sure.
I would agree.
Nobody of these 3 helped others be better as much as Chris Paul.
Absolutely.
So if you make your teammates better, you make your team better, you're uplifting the franchise.
Correct.
So yeah.
And I've seen him take some cheeks and win
all
some games.
Due respect to D Rose.
Mm-hmm.
What CP3 was able to do, and then for Russ, just a very, very prolific player. The injuries, man. The injuries for D Rose. The game is unforgiving,
Yeah, it really did derail his career, man. But yeah, man, all 3 of those guys are officially retired. Man, we're entering a new era of basketball, Snead. Chris Paul, Westbrook, D Rose, Rondo, Tony Parker. All these guys are gone, man. Make you feel
we got some good ones.
Grays are growing in. I think.
But think about it like this. Look at who's come into the league. You have Anthony Edwards.
That's more than 2 guards.
Right, but I'm just saying guards, right? SGA.
Oh, okay, yeah, guards in general.
Jalen Brunson has ascended to heights I didn't think he was capable of.
Big shot Brunson.
You got Luka, who is on the verge of becoming the best version of him potentially in the Lakers.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you have some pretty amazing talent, bro.
Yeah. No,
You know?
that's true.
Even second tier guys like Jamal Murray are amazing. You know, Steph's kind of bowing out, right? He's aging out of the league. But we got some guys, bro. We do. And it's the most important thing is that we recognize the new generation, the fresh crop of guards,
Yeah,
are able to kind of take the mantle and continue to carry the league.
yeah. You just, I mean, for me, I just hope they get more I want more personality from them, if that makes sense, right?
I
Because
mean,
know
Tyrese Maxey is amazing, and he's got
more
a
of
little
him.
bit, and he's got a little bit of edge to him, right?
Absolutely.
So, like, yeah, players like that.
Anthony Edwards, he got the personality, right? That man's gonna talk his behind off. He gonna cope with you, gonna joke with you, but when it comes to line it up, I mean, you see what he does to KD, and KD is his favorite player, right? He's like, oh man, when KD on that court, I'm giving him the business. So I'm literally going at him. I'm trying to get at him.
There's some other guys,
KD,
man. Scotty Barnes.
Yeah.
You know, like there are some really solid players out there just ready to take the next step.
Yeah. Agreed. All right, guys, we're going to move on over to the first segment of the day. And I know you guys have been waiting to hear about it. What am I doing? Are we fighting each other, Bruce? Okay, that was me messing up.
You can let Bruce produce the show. Go ahead, Bruce.
Yeah.
Produce, bro. Let him produce.
My bad. I'm over here stepping on his toes, guys. I'm just so used to. Yeah,
we got a producer today, bro. It feels big time right now, bro.
We just need him in our ear. That's it. If he was in the ear, I mean, of course,
camera
guys,
1, pan left, camera 2, pan right.
And by the way, guys, just because Bruce is not live here, my teleprompter is still good. My teleprompter is still good. All right. He's telling me exactly what to say. Because you remember, I can't think for myself. So go ahead and quote that. Lakers sell the franchise. Marky Mark Walters. Marky Mark Walters. Just a year ago, finally inherited the Los Angeles Lakers for $10 billion. Just to turn around in a year later, flip the Los Angeles Lakers for $12.5 billion to the Kushner's Group, which consists of Bob Iger and do I have to mention this guy's name? Joshua Kushner. Are we going to get into that lane? Can I say Josh's name and it'd be cool?
Here on the show? About being cool, bro, but
I could say his name.
That last name is going to ring bells.
Guys, if you don't know who Josh Kushner is, Google it. I'm not even going to dive into the depths of the reason why I'm kind of hesitant on saying that name here. But anyway, they obtained the Los Angeles Lakers for $12.5 billion, which is causing to raise questions and why and what's going on. Mark Walters just inheriting the team, just getting Luka Doncic his contract and Austin Reeves his contract. A whole lot of moves have just been made for Los Angeles Lakers. And right before the season's getting ready to go into play, we're walking into the summer camps, we're walking into preseason and things of that nature. Boom. Mark Walters sells the team for $12.5 billion. This agreement is yet not final, but it's led by, of course, Josh Kushner and former Disney CEO Bob Iger, who acquired controlling interest from Mark Walters, and still needs approval from the NBA. We know we got to go through the fine print and all the extra stuff. But $12.5 billion, that's a $2.5 billion flip. Sneed, would you agree that that's probably one of the biggest flips in history?
Yeah, but I think this was not the plan.
Do we want to dive into that, sir?
We shall.
We shall. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. So I was minding my business. Story time. Minding my business in my home, my humble abode up here in Jacksonville, Florida, when I ended up getting a phone call by one of our very own big baritone Bruce. And the first thing he calls me and says, "Did you see your phone?" "No. The Lakers are sold again, buddy." Stop playing. Get out my phone. Open up my phone up just to see it. So the call from Bruce's standpoint was to try to stick the knife in, turn it, because Bruce didn't want to see Mark Walters a known winner for the Dodgers, for the Sparks, and all of this franchise that he wins a lot of championships with. Of course, he's partnered up with the Magic Johnson. That's getting all of these championships. So he didn't want to see my Lakers succeed. So Bruce's term was to be like, you don't have Mark no more. You guys aren't going to win it. That was his choice. That was his thought process behind this. But after, I would literally say about 45 minutes of conversation between me and him, and Chief said, Bubba, I actually did a little digging. And I'm like, man, it's just awkward. Why would Mark Walters just sell the Lakers? That's just weird. You just got it. You're a known winner. This is your opportunity to take, not like the Dodgers, you've already got them into a level of superstardom and trajectory that just doesn't even make sense. This is your opportunity to do the same thing. And back to the good old Jerry days where we had everybody in line and Jim running the show, and we had a beautiful matrimony in Los Angeles, and we were able to poo-poo on the Boston Celtics only winning championships every 15 to 20 years. We were happy with that. Yeah, Bruce, you're not here. I'm glad you can't just interrupt me right now. But Mark Walters apparently has some serious things going on behind the scenes. Boy. Mark Walters originally built his financial power through an insurance industry, and he has been under federal investigation for alleged tax fraud for companies tied to him. I don't even think you guys want to know how much money that is. Let's keep going. In July, Bloomberg reported that U.S. prosecutors in Manhattan have been looking into whether Delaware Life Insurance Corporation and Clear Spring Life and Annuity Corporation, insurers that are controlled by Walter, failed to disclose that their private credit holdings backed other ventures that were controlled by Walter. Federal prosecutors in Manhattan have been investigating potential financial improprieties at two of Walter's insurance companies and the Guggenheim, I'm pretty sure I'm pronouncing that wrong, partners, and the financial firm Walter leads. The warrants formed part of the investigation scrutinizing, I'm going to just say Guggenheim's $362 billion money management division, and where the revenue information share with and without parties was accurate, said the people knowledge of the probe. I will repeat that number again. $362 billion. Sneed, I don't know how many zeros is that, bro?
You said 362 billion?
Yeah.
362, comma, 3 zeros, comma, 3 zeros, comma, 3 zeros, comma, 3 zeros, comma.
That's a lot of dough, y'all. That's a lot of dough. So I brought that over to Bruce's attention, and immediately the conversations shifted. A whole Fed case. Now, the thing is, and Bruce likes this, because I think in another lifetime, Bruce was in law school, because Bruce likes to bring up law things. When the Fed case is open, they have information on you already. Their ducks are in a row already before they start this investigation. So, Sneed, give me your thoughts. I know I've been whistling and ranting on over for a little minute. What are your thoughts on this $12.5 billion sale coming at a time to where just a few weeks ago, a federal investigation was opened up on Mark Walters?
He really, and I'm speaking about Mark Walter here, he really tried to think, who are the best people to sell this to? So he found the former CEO of Disney, Bob Iger, the guy who was running, Disney, ESPN, ABC, Viacom, that whole thing, right?
Correct.
And Josh Kushner, obviously ties to Jared Kushner and, El Presidente and all that good stuff. The thing that I find interesting is when this was first reported, Ramona Shelburne tried to say, this is a hell of a flip. Mark Walter did not think he would make $2.5 billion so quickly. Are you silly? The Lakers are to be owned and operated, generating tons of revenue over long periods of time. They are not a flip. The NBA teams are not a flip.
No.
let alone the Lakers. Are you serious? This is a fire sale of sorts.
Mm-hmm.
That, Walter, I think, was just very careful about who he sold it to. It's massive in terms of its money amount, considering there's still minority owners of the Lakers outside of those two guys. But the bigger issue here is the SEC is going to be investigating Mark Walter for a lot of things associated to his, not just his insurance companies, his holdings companies. Like they're going to be turning over every rock. And it's to the tune of like $20 billion in investigation. It's private credit transactions, it's loans, it's a whole bunch of things. Now, if this sounds familiar, like some dirt that somebody else would do, that's because it is. It is very familiar. I think what Mark Walter did, I think he miscalculated what he can and can't do. Once you're in the public eye and you're like an owner of the Dodgers and you're an owner of the Lakers, and like he's just bailing. He's just trying to run away from his problems. It doesn't work that way because, like you said, prosecution, they have everything ready to go.
Yeah.
Like there are going to be several people who are going to come in with very heavy testimony that want to hurt him and his money empire. It's going to take years and it's going to be in trial forever and all those things. And I don't think it's that relevant to us here for the sake of the show. But what is relevant is the fact that the LA Lakers, number 1 or 2 historic franchise in all of the NBA's
Sports.
history,
and
top 10 in worldwide sports.
Yeah.
I can only think of a handful of soccer clubs, a handful of NFL teams that might be bigger than the Lakers, right? And Major League Baseball teams. They don't get sold and moved quickly like this. That's not normal.
And for contextual purposes, he only had ownership for 9 months. Official ownership was 9 months in total.
The Lakers were owned in majority by the Buss family the entirety they were in LA.
Mm-hmm.
NBA teams just recently started getting sold. They have historically been owned by a single owner, and then they became family businesses. This is not usual, bro.
Yeah.
This is really unusual. Something is wrong. Yes, something has gone awry. Absolutely. And it's crazy because Mark Walter positioned himself to buy the Lakers at peak value when they had a star.
LeBron
right?
James,
He was not going to buy the Lakers unless they had star power, right?
Correct.
Yeah.
I mean, because that's the time. That's a good time. Well, one, that's a good time to sell it, right? That's a very, very good time to sell it. Like I got peak power, revenue. You're basically printing money for the season. Here you have it. My ask is $10 billion, and that's when he bought it. But yeah, man, to your point, something has to go awry if you only had ownership, full ownership for 9 months, right?
Jerry Buss owned and operated it for like 50 years.
Yeah. Passed it down to his kids.
And they had it for like 20.
Yeah. Has it been 20 years?
It like through the 2010s, right?
Yeah,
So
about 15.
yeah. So like
it's been a while. Yeah.
They've been involved since the 2000s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True. The latest intel reported by Bloomberg reveals that Walter had to give up his phone and laptop as part of a case to comply with a court-authorized warrant. A raid that took place at a tarmac in Midway International Airport, marking a serious and notable step in this investigation. The Federal Bureau of Investigation carried out a search warrant aboard a private plane at a Chicago airport where Walter was traveling and said the people who spoke on condition of anonymity, to discuss sensitive matters. The FBI's Chicago field office confirmed that it is executed a court-authorized search for his mobile phone and laptop on the aircraft. He's in the center of a scandal tied to a multi-agency probe that you guys already know of. The accusations, such as Walters has been using his insurance companies to funnel the money back into his business in the form of $16 billion in undisclosed loans. For contextual purposes, Mark Walters is only networked at about 9.6. If you guys need a little context,
that's personal value. That's not assets.
That's not assets. That's personal value. So
not
almost double.
Portfolio under those businesses, those LLCs and all that. It's huge money.
Yeah, no, it's definitely huge money. And so everybody's like, okay, are the Lakers out of this? Yes, because for this investigation, they can only investigate assets that you're tied to, right? So in this case, of course, his business partners and, associates and stuff like that will probably tell them, like, bro, you might want to get rid of the Lakers because you just got them. So they can't, if there's not much to investigate, if this is what they're tying this investigation to, you haven't had the Lakers long enough for you to commit any crime and the Lakers be involved. So boom, what do? Pick up the phone. Hey man, you want this? I mean, there's nothing that's going to be investigated by you.
But it's not
I need
good
to get off of this team.
But if you think about a Transformer, it's not good that you are offloading an asset that is so valuable in such a quick, short amount of time. They're going to literally say the only reason you had this money is probably because of what you've been doing.
Yeah.
The prosecutor is going to say, no, you're not. We're not clearing this transaction. No. Hey, look, until further notice, he's still the owner of this team.
Correct. Until it's
and
finalized,
that smoke
it takes a while.
That smoke is going to be in his vicinity for a long time, bro.
Yeah. No, true. As far as I was going to get into the price, but I'm going to go ahead and skip over that. But the Lakers, I'm pretty sure you're probably like, well, man, what do you think about the Lakers? All right, that's, more of the outside, the noise and stuff like that. Well, now that my hands are tied, I was actually a little upset with little Marky Mark because he didn't call me. Right? Typically Marky Mark calls me. You know what I mean? Hey, man, we're thinking about this trade. We're thinking about picking this guy up. Hey, man, LeBron James signed the extension. I hung up the phone. I hung the phone up. As soon as he told me, hey, man, LeBron signed that, he signed that extra year. Click. I didn't want to hear that. I wanted to hear something different.
See y'all next May.
Mark called me to piss me off that day. So I wasn't too happy with what was going on. But the Lakers' direction, of course, I mean, not Bob. Is it Bob? No, it's Joshua. I think it's Joshua. He's had ties with the NBA. Of course, he's a former part-time owner, I believe, of the
Transformer. They wanted to own the Vegas team.
Yeah, they wanted to get
their intention was to get, but when this circumstance came up,
jump on it.
Easy.
The answer because I think the Vegas team was going to be around 7 to 9 billion. So obviously it's cheaper, right? You're like, oh, okay, it was cheaper. But what's proven?
The Lakers.
What's proven? Get that. What's better being called the Lakers owner? Except the Dallas Cowboys owner. Well, there's not a lot of teams that, like you said earlier, there's not a lot of teams that could just say, I'm the Lakers owner and be like, yo, whoa, wait a minute. You're the Lakers owner. I'm the Cowboys owner. I'm the Dodgers owner, right? Like I'm the Yankees owner. Like those things hold weight when you mention those titles. But honestly, for my Lakers, that is right now, the partnership that was the agreement, so to say, that Jeannie Buss was going to remain governor for the 5 years that she signed on when Mark Walters did come on board. Bobby already announced that they're going to, honor that. They're going to let her finish that out for being governor. So, of course, we still got Jeannie up in the role. But it's been rumblings of potential superstars coming in to aid. Not as far, let me correct myself, former superstars. Hint, hint, wink, wink. Chris Paul was one of them to come in as one of the advisors or some sort of role on the team to help the team steer in the right direction. But of course, you guys know of this past offseason, if you didn't know, because you don't follow the channel, LeBron James is now a Philadelphia 76er, so he's no longer a Los Angeles Laker, which leads the team solely on Luka Doncic and Austin Reeves and now Kessler Walker and other guys and such as that nature. So what does it do to our team right now? It does nothing. That's what y'all wanted? That was the answer y'all were looking for? Nothing. Nothing. The Snow Time Lakers are still in full effect, baby. The Snow Time Lakers still got games to play. The Snow Time Lakers still have a prime Luka Doncic. The Snow Time Lakers still have another move to be made. So am I a little upset that Marky Mark and his team of advisors are not coming over to the Lakers, are still with the Lakers and providing positive input and making the best possible moves. Yeah, I'm a little ticked off, but seeing how they got stuff going on over there, stay over there. It's okay. We good. Lakers franchise, we've been through enough when it comes from top to bottom, from ownership all the way down to the player. We've been through enough. This is how you know the Lakers been talking. We've been to the pinnacle. We've talked about ownership, and we've been talking about the 15th player on the bench, Bronny James. We went through the entire Lakers franchise and the roster. The only person we haven't talked about was the water boy. That's the only person we missed. Other than that, we've talked about every aspect of the Lakers for the last 2 seasons. And this is going to be, what's this? This Lakers roster is about 30% worse than last year. The Lakers are a 43-win team. These two don't bet, but I do. How much you want to put on it? I'll take the over all day. That's easy money. I'll take the over. Go ahead. Go. What do you want? Name your price.
43 wins.
Tron Force 81.99. Name your price, bro.
Wow. So
I will definitely take that.
So I would get the impression that is it Tyrone? He's basically saying that Luka's probably going to be injured for half the year.
I would assume so.
And the players that they brought in don't address any of the needs of the team from last year?
Don't know. When we address the defense interior, we got defenders, young wings. We have a bench. The only difference when we got younger. Trying to figure out where do we get worse? Where do we get worse? That's a serious question. I'm waiting on him to respond because I'm trying to figure out where does he see the 30% decrease at.
I mean, I don't know if they're going to have a couple more wins than last year, a couple less wins, but
yeah,
they addressed the needs of the team from last year.
Yes.
So if there was a list of 10 things that were needed, I mean, they got like 8 of them.
Let me see. Our record last year, I believe we won 40. I mean, not 40. I think it was like 53. What was our record last year? I went to this year. 53. I was right on the nose. 53 wins. We had 53 wins last year.
To go from 53 to 43?
That means we're just above 500.
And 43 wins will have you missing the playoffs.
43 wins will put us in the play-in. Right there at the bottom.
Like 9th.
9th or 10th. Yeah. Correct, Sneak. For contextual purposes, 43. The Clippers were 42-40, and that was without Kawhi Leonard.
The only way the Lakers have 43 wins is with a very injured Luka.
Significant injury. Yeah. We're talking, we lost our big, we lost Luka for some time. But the thing is, like, we've seen Austin Reeves in the regular season, of course, be capable of leading that team to victories. Without Luka Doncic, without LeBron James, we saw that. So how are you getting to this conclusion, sir? We got younger defensively.
I think some people are just down on the Lakers because they did it differently.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, if you don't do everything the conventional way, there's always going to be the mass thing that they must regress, you know, and not always the case, bro.
The thing is a lot of people, and I'm not going to get into the bad side of this, but they're being a little racial. You're being a little you see a lot of snow on the court.
People were racial last year.
Yeah.
So imagine what they'll be this year.
Oh, yeah, this is going to be super racial now. Is it because, the center, the point guard?
Hello. How are you? Good to have you.
Hey, you know what? Oh my God. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. I'm going to see if I can find it. But there was a photo that made
Remember Bob from Marketing on the Martin Show? Whoa.
Oh my God. I saw this photo. Oh, let me push it real quick. Oh man, this one made me laugh very, very hard, guys. It did. Hold on just a second. You guys gotta get it. Take a lot of this one.
Golly, bro.
A potential matchup.
You got him in a polo quarter zip, bro. Yeah. That's crazy.
Hey,
Bro,
I saw
everybody wearing loafers on the right hand side, bro.
I saw this post and I cried for 2 hours straight. I cried for 2 hours. I was like, yo, wait a minute. Who had the time, the audacity, the nerve, the medical gall to create such a photo? My Lakers are being severely disrespected. That was disrespectful.
You know, if this keeps up,
Lakers,
I have to root for JJ Redick, bro. This is crazy.
Yeah, I'm surprised JJ Redick wasn't on the photo. You know, we got a white coach.
He would have been like, "This is Snowball."
Hey, dressed like Tony Montana.
Oh, this is terrible. Open up the phone lines,
oh,
bro.
man, let's open up the phone lines, man. You guys want to call in? Give us your take. 904-219-8264. Let us know. Call in. We want to hear from you. What are your thoughts on the $12.5 billion sale of the Los Angeles Lakers? What do you see the Lakers ended up in regards of this sale? Did that affect the on-court things at all? Okay, are y'all going to sign Jonathan Kuminga? That's going to be via sign and trade. Right now, oh, my bad. Call again, guys. I forgot my spam thing is on.
I have nothing to say, sir. I'm trying to see what's wrong with the photo.
323, man. Call back in. I forgot I got my spam filter on, guys. Bear with me. My spam filter is on. How do I turn it off temporarily? You know what? I'll do this one better. I'll call back.
1-800 Safe Auto. Pick up the phone. The call is free.
Bueno.
There you go. What's going on, my boy?
This is your Laker name.
Oh, we can already tell by the voice.
Coach T, what up?
I always got to call in on the Laker topic, man. I always got to call in.
Boost.
But you hit the nail on the head, Transformer. That was when I heard all that news after the first, I was shocked. I was like, why the hell would he sell it that quick?
Yeah.
That made zero.
You're breaking up a lot, brother. Are you hearing him?
Can you hear me?
Okay, we can hear you now.
Verizon commercial.
Sound more like Boost Mobile.
Where you at? The whole city behind.
Bro, trying to say I'm broke. What was I? Oh, no. You hit the nail on the head, Transformer. Like I said, he just bought the team, and sell it that quick. I was like, it made zero sense. I was like shocked when I heard it, but then when the news came out about the legal trouble he was getting with his insurance companies, and the government doesn't play with insurance fraud.
No, they don't.
And I know because I'm in the insurance industry, so don't play, especially with life insurance. I was like, oh hell no, yeah, they're not playing with him.
No, they coming to lay the hammer down.
Bro.
Once some Fed cases get once you hear Fed, they have something. They're not just.
Bro, they've been
opening
around for 3 years, bro.
Exactly. They've been dotting their I's, crossing their T's. By the time they get to you and they open up that case, they got something, right? So I think what makes me even more nervous, Coach T, and I'm gonna let you continue, is that him selling this team lets me know that something's wrong. That gives me a hint that something is wrong. Go ahead.
Yeah, this is the Los Angeles Lakers. You don't just purchase the Lakers and then sell it right off the bat.
Mm-hmm.
This is the Los Angeles Lakers, one of the most iconic franchises in the world. You don't just sell that. Like I said, that made zero sense. But I hope everything works out well. But if he was scamming people, then he deserved to be in the clink. So I gotta say, I have no sympathy for people that's scamming people.
No, I definitely agree.
Because I'm just gonna say this. I know this is not, one of those type of shows, but I will say this. Like, people that invest in life insurance are trying to better themselves and their families, and they're trusting the person that they're investing their money with. And people don't just, that's one of their prized possessions, their family and their money. Two of their best, two, and their property. Those three. Those are the main three things you are insuring. But then people trusting you with that, and if you're scamming those people, then you deserve to be under the cloak.
No, absolutely.
And it don't matter who it is.
Absolutely.
But as far as that picture you put up, come on, Laker fans, stop getting mad. That shit was funny.
That was funny, man.
It looked like a backyard brawl was about to jump off, and it looked like we were going to catch a major L. That'll throw you off. When you're talking, you talking mad. You talking mad ish to somebody, like, you bring your crew, bring my crew. Let's go on behind the football field after school.
Yeah.
Let's have it. And then you show with your
Coach
boys.
T, you got a pair of khakis like that, bro?
No. They all thugged out. They all thugged out like that, and then you see them coming out with sweater vests on, and
hey, now
I'm gonna throw you off. You're gonna be like, hold up,
Coach T. Now the growth in me, right? That personally, I've dressed like all 8 of these outfits before. So it's like I've been from Maxey to LeBron to Kessler to AR-15. I've dressed like all of these outfits before.
Hey, but that would throw you off, because you're coming dressed like that to a fight. These dudes must be crazy. Throws you off because you don't know what you're going to expect.
Absolutely, bro. Absolutely. All right, Coach T, you got anything else?
Last thing I would say is all the people that's giving us hate because we got a majority Snow team. I bet you I'll put my whole next paycheck on the line that if a bomb Snow Bunny walked their way, they will holler.
Hitman's holler.
Let me holler at you. Let me holler at you. Let me holler at you. Let me
holler at you real quick. Let me holler at you real quick, Snowflake.
Did I do that? I'm just doing.
Nah, but
was that you, Bruce? That was probably Bruce. My bad.
If that dude takes the bet, I'll jump in on it too, because there's no way in hell, unless something major happens and we don't win more than 43 games.
Yeah, 43 games. Like, it has to be a significant injury. I'm talking, and I'm talking two players.
Weeks out for weeks.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think what they're going to. I think, like, if he would have said, well, because Austin Reeves got hurt last year during the playoffs, and Luka got hurt in the playoffs. If he's alluding to that, then I understand. Hopefully it don't happen, but there's no. But we got younger, faster, more athletic. We don't have those same deficiencies we had last year. There's no way we don't win more than 43 games.
No,
even in the West.
Agreed.
All right, man. I'm gonna sit back and enjoy the rest of the show.
All right, Coach.
All right, man. Appreciate you calling in, brother.
Yes, sir.
All right, Sean, man, hit us back. Call back in, brother. Hit us back. I got your number saved. You should be able to
call on this one, and then we got to move over to Westbrook.
Yep. Sean, you got the mic. Format Podcast. Who's this?
Yo, this is Sean, man. What's up, Transformer?
What's going on, Sean?
What up, Sean?
I'm not gonna lie, man. The first time I know about this news, I was on my private chat with other Laker fans, and I was like, hey, need to scroll, just a quick scroll before I head out, do my business. And they said, like, the team got sold again. I was like, what?
Yeah.
Crazy.
So I instantly go to Twitter, man. And I saw that Mark Walton just sold the team. And for me, I'm just like, I'm trying to comprehend why he wants to sell the team.
Mm-hmm.
I was thinking about multiple scenarios, multiple reasons. Now, people could say that, hey, you know what I mean, the FBI case. Now, me personally, it wasn't a good enough excuse or even a good enough reason to sold the team because a lot of owners has been investigated by the FBI or the Fed and the government when it comes to certain things. But usually they ain't doing nothing. Shoot, look at Steve Ballmer. He's a prime example that hey, they can investigate all they want, but hey, you know, I'm still doing my thing. So, but there's one thing I always think about when it comes to the situation is that isn't the fact that to me it's not the loans. It's about certain investments, certain assets that he has. He does not want it to be discovered in the public. And the feds at times when they discover, you know, your portfolio, they will expose every single bit of your investments and businesses and the groundwork. And I don't think that Mark Walter wants to do that. He'd rather keep it private. You know, he will just do it like this. Like, hey, I'll sell the team. I'm going to keep these things private, fix the loans, and you guys can leave me alone. And that's the only valid reason where I think about him, like why he sold the team. And isn't there some politics involved? Yeah. I mean, there is a bit of politics involved because, like, again, now, for all you haters out here, no, the Lakers are not going to continue with, or still going to continue with the Dodgerification. You know what I mean? There's going to be some Dodger staff that's going to be in the Lakers. And also, like, things are not changing, which is a good thing. But I still would rather have Mark Walters to own the team than having Bob Iger and Joshua Kushner or whatever the heck his name is.
I agree.
Huh?
No, I said I agree. As far as like the ownership, well, outside of all that noise that's going on right now, you definitely would want him. Yeah.
Yeah, it's big. Like Los Angeles, you have 3 teams that's dominating. The Lakers, the Dodgers, Rams. You can say the Kings, but the Kings are going to be 4th place. So those are the 3 teams right now that's
Queens.
Mark Walter owns, well, he used to own 2 of them. So it actually would make sense. Now, Bob Iger, another thing I absolutely do not like about Bob Iger. Now, for all the disclaimers, I did my research. Bob Iger and even Joshua Kushner is not for Donald Trump. You know what I mean? Yes, they're still capitalists. Yeah, they do some stuff here and there, but they're not, you know, a part of the regime that a lot of people fearing about. But Bob Iger, as a Clippers fan and being a part of like loser franchise prior to this, like for me, I'd rather have my owner to actually love my team than just like, hey guys, I own the team even though I was a Laker fan. Like it's like me like being a Packers owner as a majority owner and say that I used to love the Steelers.
Yeah.
That's disrespectful as heck.
No, that is.
like, dude, like, at least, like, if you ain't on the team, fine. I get it. Your situation with Vegas and whatsoever, you're getting outbid. I know all you guys are using Saudi Arabia money. Just saying, I'm not no insider, but I already know. But at least pretend or even try to do your research up to knowing of what team you're owning with. Maybe he will learn to be a Lakers fan. Who knows? But the Lakers, in my opinion, they still in a good spot. You know what I mean? For all the people said 43 wins. No, we're not gonna win. We're not gonna win 43 wins. We're still gonna be in around the top 2, top 3 seeds. And the Showtime Lakers stuff, man. I'm sick and tired of hearing about these memes and trying to push this narrative with my team. My team is not no YS type of activity. You guys need to stop doing this, man. It's not funny, man. I saw the picture with the loafers versus like the.
It's funny, bro. It's funny.
So, come on, bro. That ain't funny, man.
It's funny.
Man.
It's funny.
Nah,
30
man.
seconds, land your plane, though. 30 seconds. 30 seconds. Continue.
All right, I'm going to lay my plane, man. Listen, man. Listen. Do not underestimate my Lakers. Stop underestimating because they're too white. Listen, man. Man, it is what it is, man. I'm still pissed off about that, but I'll lay my plane there.
All right, brother, man. Good call.
Man.
All right, bro. Sean. He didn't like our photo. Sneed. I think they look handsome.
They sure do, buddy. Yeah. Need more like you. Yeah.
Need more like you. I love you, buddy. We're going to moving right on. Thanks for the calls, Coach T and Sean, man. Thanks for the calls. If you guys are calling in on the next segment, and you call on the phone, please do text my phone first. Again, you may get hit with spam filters first, so I want to make sure you guys are able to get through. But moving on. Oh, man. I feel like we're getting old, Sneed.
Yeah.
We're getting older.
Yeah, man.
Some of the guys, I'm 36.
The correct word is wiser.
Wiser, more seasoned.
Wily veterans.
Veterans, right? I like that answer. Russell Westbrook, the third, born out of Long Beach, California. The former MVP. The 18-year veteran. 9-time All-Star. 2-time MVP All-Star winner. 2-time All-NBA first team, 5-time All-NBA second team, 2-time All-NBA third team, 2-time scoring champion, 3-time NBA assist leader, 75th anniversary team, and multiple triple-double seasons for Russell Westbrook III. Announced his retirement, of course, over this last week that you guys heard from the quick hit that we gave you earlier, but now we're able to put him in conversation. Because now his career is finished. We're not going to preemptively put him in a conversation that he doesn't belong in, like a Wembanyama, like a Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Those guys who haven't finished out their careers or still got plenty more years to go, not even hitting the pinnacle of their prime to even start their decline. But Westbrook, after an 18-year career with OKC, Houston Rockets, Washington Wizards, Los Angeles Lakers, Los Angeles Clippers, the Denver Broncos. Oh, Lord, it's talking to me. The Denver Nuggets, and of course, the Sacramento Queens. The Sacramento Queens has officially announced his retirement. So can we put him in top 5 point guard status? Sneed, have at it.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep him out of the top 5. I got a handful of guys that he just can't get past.
Yeah.
Who maybe don't have individual accolades that are as braggadocious. Like the MVPs are big for us. The triple doubles are big for us. Those things might mean a lot to certain people.
Mm-hmm.
I think there's more to it when you talk about an all-time great point guard. I think there are certain players who are way ahead of him. And I think there's certain ones who are slightly ahead of him in just a couple of key ways. But I think Russ goes down as, because of his prolific numbers as a player, he kind of is like tier 3 all-time point guards.
Okay.
I got a couple tiers in front of him, though. So Magic is one of the most special NBA players of all time.
It's not even that's not even a question.
If I wanted to teach a young aspiring guard how to be creative, how to see and think the game, it's Magic.
Mm-hmm.
If I want to show someone a player who broke the mold at the point guard position, I would show him Oscar Robertson.
Yeah.
If I wanted to show them a player with an undying passion to compete, I would show them Zeke, Isaiah Thomas. If I wanted to show someone consistency on both sides of the ball at the point guard position, doing all things point guard, John Stockton, Chris Paul, right? Jason Kidd, even in that tier, I think, right? I don't think Russ is there with those guys. I think those guys are ahead, and I named 6 guys.
Yeah.
So I don't think Russ is top 5. You know how hard it is to get into the top 5 of anything? The league has existed for like 80 years.
Mm-hmm.
Getting into a top 5 is absurdly tough at a position that commands qualities of a coach.
Yeah.
And qualities of leadership. And like, it's just hard to do. Look, Russ is one of the most unique players to ever play. The pace at which he played the game is absurd.
It's insane.
And
It's
his
insane.
MVPs and his scoring title and he's got these great gaudy numbers. But what those other guys had a little bit better were, number 1, more complete games, like stylistically, and number 2, a lot more winning. So, which a point guard is supposed to lead his team to victories.
Correct.
So I have to put those guys ahead out of what I value from the position. And maybe a sense of coolness, like having composure.
Mhm.
I think Russ, it was very hard for him to kind of control his emotions sometimes. I'm nitpicking at this point. He's a great player.
Absolutely.
You know, but had he have won a championship Transformer, it would be impossible to keep him out of the top 5, I think.
Especially if he led it,
Yeah.
right? Like if he won it, like as you know, with the Denver Nuggets,
Because those things
like
I
he was-
said, Transformer, I couldn't say those anymore, right? Because he won a championship because of those things.
No, I agree, man. I like your take. I think me and Tony are more so on the same page when it comes to the top 5, and I'm gonna put this back up here. I mean, Magic, Stockton, Kidd, Zeke, CP3. I mean, I can't put CP3 not on any list. I mean, the man is called the point guard for a reason. Injuries kind of derailed him a lot throughout his career. But those 5 guys, when you want to talk the sense of the name point guard to the sense of what you're supposed to do at the point guard position. Steph Curry gets mentioned. He's not a point guard. Steph to me, he's a combo guard, 2 guard. I will put Steph on a different type of list. But these 5 guys right here, guys that I grew up watching, grew up seeing, grew up, analyzing and stuff like that. Those are my prototypical point guards up on the list. Magic, that goes without mentioning. Magic is number 1, should be number 1 on damn near everybody's list when it comes to any type of point guard conversation, because he's him. Right. John Stockton. I mean, you hit it right on the nose when it comes to tenacity on both sides of the basketball. Just pure passing, able to run a system, able to control tempo, control the floor. That was him. Kidd, fast break. I mean, any type of pass.
A couple of things for you to consider, Transformer. You could speak to this. Historically, point guards make their free throws.
Yeah. These guys all shot at a high clip.
And they shoot a high percentage from 3, and they shoot a high percentage from the mid range.
Mm-hmm.
Russ didn't really have that.
No. Let me see. His career free throw percentage is, let me see. 77% from free throw line.
Guards are typically over 80.
Yeah.
85.
I think CP3 lived around.
There's
90.
guys not on this list for a career shot 90% from free throw.
Yeah.
Russ's defense, I think he gambled sometimes. He wasn't really a bulldog defensively. He's missing some key point guard attributes. Really, he was a fierce competitor who played really, really hard, but was a shooting guard masquerading as a point guard because he was ball dominant.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
And I think that's where like the conversations, it changes. Because he was labeled the point guard. I mean, we changed this whole thing to positionless basketball, but we still got titles, right? At this point, you just start calling them guards, because when you label him a point guard and you compare him to these guys that played the true point guard position, it doesn't even, they didn't do anything similar. You know what I mean? We could say, well, Westbrook, how did it? Well, he averaged a triple-double. He had double-digit assists. They didn't come by the same way. He got his assists off energy kickouts. If you watch how Westbrook plays, there wasn't no running a system. It wasn't no, hey, we're facilitating here. You guys I'm getting you guys to your spots. Westbrook is going to drive to the hole, and he's going to kick it out to 3, or he's going to dump it off to Steven Adams, or he can kick it out to KD because KD can shoot from anywhere. He's going to bring in the attention, then get the ball out of his hands to get an assist. Or it may be, I mean, he's a hustle box, like you said, Sneed. He's grabbing a rebound. He's pitching it out to the corner, right? He's moving the ball in that sense. So that's not a typical point guard. Chris Paul, they're walking the ball up the court. They're calling out the play. You guys have to be in a certain position, right? The ball touches here, 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 and here, and I'm orchestrating all of that. Westbrook has never done that. He's never done that, right? So when we're having these conversations, I put guys like Westbrook, even in like Steph Curry, and those guys, Luka Doncic, what I think SGA is considered a 2. Or did they put him at 1? SGA is a 1 still, right?
Who's it transform?
SGA. They still got him labeled as a 1?
He's a 1.
They got him as a point guard. What part of SGA looks like a point guard to you?
I mean, I'd say more than 50% of the offensive possessions are initiated by him.
Yeah.
Yeah. So like they start with him, and then sometimes he's off the ball, but I think what's happening, Transformer, when you think about the way that the game is played today, they have a couple of guys they like to incorporate to lead the offensive possession. So like it made no sense to have anybody run the offense on Utah from 1980 to 2000 other than John Stockton. You see what I'm saying? Like you didn't have a better option. It didn't make any sense to go. So like I look at team construction, and I think that's kind of where they are with certain players. And off the ball, Russ isn't really valuable.
Yeah.
Nobody ever really used him as a cutter. Nobody used him as, in a system that allowed him to get freed. He didn't really endanger a team from 3-point range. His percentage
30%.
was. So you kind of had to use him that way if you were going to use him.
Yeah.
So I don't know. That's kind of where it is, I think, there.
Yeah, I mean, but in the conversation of that we happened, we're talking about the top 5 now. But Westbrook in his career, oh man, dog. I mean, we're talking about athleticism, even after the knee injury that was caused by Pat Bev. You, as far as a player, just wanting to play basketball. Oh, I mean, there's a few other players.
I don't know a guy,
yeah,
who could finish at the rim like this.
Just crazy.
It's just bananas, bro. Like that is just so ferocious.
That's punishment.
He plays with zero fear.
Punishing the rim.
Yeah, he's not scared of anything.
Yeah.
I'd love to play with him to a certain extent. I mean, there may be some possessions where I'm like, what the hell just happened? But like, overall, he's a dog, bro.
Yeah.
You're not going to get punk things happening on your team with him around. You know what I'm saying?
No. I mean, if you're going out there and you, like I said, you just need a hustler. Like to me, him and Josh Hart have a lot of similarities. Josh Hart just doesn't, come off the dribble. He doesn't shoot it. He's not going to attack the basket like that. But like all of the other things Westbrook would do, there's some games, like especially in some fourth quarters, Westbrook will allow somebody else to like control the offense, and he's just there just to get rebounds. Like he's just attacking the rim. I'm getting this rebound. I'm kicking it out. I'm getting this rebound. There's a play, I believe, when Melo was on the team. It was at the end of the game, and it was like 3 consecutive offensive rebounds. Westbrook just went and just snatched, kicked it out to 3, and then he finally got one to Melo, and Melo finally laced it up, shot that thing from 3, and I believe they ended up going to overtime, and I think OKC ended up winning that game. But that was the Westbrook that you were getting.
In a perfect world, he has a chip. In a perfect world, he has finals moments, but it just didn't play out that way to show you how elusive those things could be.
Yeah.
Because Melo doesn't have those items either.
No.
So he's like in that tier of player. Right?
Yeah. So top 5. I'll probably put him
hold up, Bruce. Hold up.
10.
Guys like Russ, I don't know if I want to put Steve Francis exactly in that energy level. I mean, Steph Francis was a great player with incredible energy, but like Westbrook was
punishing
and
the
a
rim.
disproportionate amount of energy when attacking the rim. It was unusual. D Rose was kind of like that too a little bit. I'll agree with you on
put
that one.
D-Rose up there.
Baron
Yeah.
Davis, yeah, I mean he dunked and stuff like that, but
You
there's
didn't
nothing.
catch Baron
Bro,
Davis hopping
I
that
remember
often.
Russ in Washington yamming on everyone and then swinging his arm down and karate chopping his own teammate in celebration. Dude, like, chopped his neck and he was just screaming. I'm like,
Oh, man.
what is going on, bro?
Good job, bro. Good job. Watch your hands.
I almost feel like the way, you can't pick everything. You can't be perfect, So like Russ, the tenacity to finish at the rim,
Yeah.
it came with some reckless demeanor. You know what I mean? It just that you can't. There's no such thing as a perfectly built player. His energy could hurt you, harm you, could lift up your team. It's all those things in one. Yeah.
Like, look how this is punishing the rim. Like, you don't see a lot of point guards that are just literally going at the rim.
Bro, there were some
Right?
dunks
Derrick
where he
Rose,
was like
Derrick Rose, he'll
15
do
feet
that.
from the rim
And
like one big stride and he was finishing it. It was crazy.
punishing it.
By the
right?
way, his speed like continued as he jumped. Like it, so his momentum, one hand finish, bro, from like 2 feet in front of the free throw line. It was he could do it.
He's flying. He's flying, man. Point A to point B. I used to
bro. I remember
back when he
Kevin
was
Durant throwing the alley oops to him.
Oh, he was cocking them back.
What? That was absurd. They were box office.
Yeah.
The Young Thunder were box office. And big part of that was Russ.
Yeah. No, absolutely. I mean, they were in a lot of games because of their energy. And of course, you had one of the most efficient players on the court. And then you had one hell of a defender in what's it, Sefolosha? Wasn't that his name?
Sefolosha.
Yeah, Sefolosha.
Andre Robertson. Serge Ibaka. Like those Nick Collison. I remember a lot of those guys
Kendrick
on that
Perkins
team.
was on that team.
They were basically trying to get the ball to him and Durant, right? Like that was James Harden. They were like doing all the other stuff. And I mean, Russ, it was just like it was minute 46 of the game, right? There's like 2 minutes left, and his speed's the same.
Punishing.
Crazy.
That man, like his motor is what you would want to put in a lot of players, like a Joel Embiid. Joel, just a little bit of Westbrook this year, bro. Y'all will win a title. Just a little bit. Not even half of it. I'm not even going to say a quarter of it. 15% of Westbrook and you, Joel Embiid, title.
His legs would fall off.
Man.
Be tying those things, dragging them suckers. Yeah.
Westbrook, top 5 point guard. You want to open up the phone lines, Sneak?
Yeah, man.
All right, let's open up the phone lines. Call in 904-219-8264. Do you have Russell Westbrook in your top 5 at the point guard?
Let's take 2 calls, Transformer. 2 calls.
Let's take 2 calls.
Deshaun.
Oh. Thanks for calling the Format Podcast. Who's this?
Good afternoon, fellas.
Eddie.
Yeah, dog.
What's up, bro? Sneed, I'm gonna lay off for you for a minute because I already know where you're going. You're on the Cap-A-Lot payroll. You're with that guy that's in the chat harassing me and calling me a liar.
I never called you a liar, bro. I never did that.
Well, you put that AI book up there, and knowing doggone well those supposed to be my playoff 12s. I don't know what those kicks are on there. They look like some crap Transform. You remember 3rd Street?
Oh boy, no, don't do that.
Yo, them Air Monarchs, bro.
They do look like 3rd Street kicks.
That's how they doing me.
I forgot about that.
Bruce Sir Cap-A-Lot made that photo, and look how he's doing it. That's ridiculous.
He said he
anyway,
at least kept the kick straight, huh, bro?
Exactly. Couldn't even kick the kick straight. I told him they was the playoff 12s, but this is what he got. Anyway. So, and then, okay, now, when it comes to Russ, hell of a career and everything like that, I would consider him being out of the top 5. I would put him at 6.
Okay.
5, I mean, look here, bro. With all due respect to the Big O, look, man, I was still swimming around in my daddy's jock strap. Pause. I can't put somebody in my top 5 that I didn't even watch growing up. I mean, okay, what? because his
That's fair.
accomplishments.
That's fair.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then like with Magic Johnson, what was his highlight? And then with somebody in the chat, I'm not going to say his name, but his name is Capalot. He's saying that somebody can't move like how Magic Johnson moved. What are you talking about? We've seen no look passes before. We see that in today's era. What are you talking about off the court? I mean, I'm not going to sleep around with a lot of women unprotected, but that's regardless. Let's keep going. So, anyway.
Real quick, Eddie. Real quick. Before we just glance over the Big O, NBA champion, the league's most valuable player, 12-time NBA All-Star spanning over 2 decades, 3-time NBA All-Star MVP, 11-time All-NBA first team. No, 9-time first team, 2-time second team, rookie of the year, 6-time NBA assist leader, I think 3 seasons in a row, and then 2 times NBA free throw percentage leader. So his career average, hold on 1 second, in the 1961-62 season, 31 points a game, 13 rebounds a game, over 11 assists a game. I just want to say that when a guy has those kinds of accomplishments, whether you saw him or not, you do not disrespect that type of achievement from a player. Because if his name was someone from the 80s, 90s, or 2000s, you wouldn't have just said what you said. And tell the truth.
Well, sir, I would actually say I was born in 86, so I would probably put somebody in the 90s or the 2000s.
You got guys that you say are your favorite players that didn't do half this shit, and you would say that they belong in the Hall of Fame and top 10 conversations.
Hold on. Well, see, this is why I said you on the payroll, Sneak. I would not say that. For one, I do respect the Big O's career. But what I'm telling you is, sir, I apologize.
Is your top 5?
He's not in my top 5.
Okay.
I'm sorry, he's not. That's it. I'm sorry.
You better have some damn good players that did more than Oscar Robertson. Go ahead, bro.
I think what he's saying, Sneed, correct me if I'm wrong, Eddie. I sometimes make my list like this, right? If I'm going by the people that I've seen, right? If you go by like, your era and then like further on, and like with no disrespect to somebody previously to those players, he's saying the top 5 that I've seen. Am I right on that, Ed Dog?
Keep cooking, Transform.
Okay, that's what. But
more who's going to tell you? I got to keep Babe Ruth out of my all-time baseball players because he played in the 20s.
Check this out.
You're still going to put him in.
Hold on, Sneak. Wait a minute, Sneaker. Check this out. You do know they put the Negro League into the stats into the baseball because it's a black guy that has a better stats and home runs than Babe Ruth. But I won't do that. Barry Bonds he's the greatest of all time. I didn't see Babe Ruth, so I wouldn't even do that.
But you don't need to see a player to read what they did.
Oh, okay. Well, check this out. If my boys grow up and I say, hey guys, y'all know who Oscar Robertson is? Y'all want to put, like, who is that? And I read out his stats and all that. They will not even still put him in their top 5. You know what they would put in their top 5? Kyrie Irving, because that's who they saw. They wouldn't put Big O in there. You get what I'm saying?
And I think that's where a lot of what Bruce gets frustrated with. They don't want to know history. Right? Yeah, they don't want to know history.
Exactly. Bruce is the guy that's still living in the wax museum and don't want to leave. You know what I'm saying? So, look, he's not even going to put – the only players in today's era that he appreciates is Victor Wembanyama, and that's about it. Other than that, there's nobody else. Oh, yeah, his brother, Jaylen Brown. That's about it. But, yeah, man, when it comes to Russ, man, he's not in my top 5. He's number 6. I got a kid in there. I got CP3. I got Stockton. And I got JP. Gary Payton. And then I'm not even going to go off the rings or nothing like that because I'm not even going to look at it because that's a team accomplishment. The rings are, But yeah, that's all I got, fellas. Let's get the likes and subscribe up. And, bruh, Transform, I love you, Sneed.
Love you too, bro.
Man, Sneed, man, you on that payroll. I can't believe it, but you have a good one, brother.
All right, bro.
All right, bro.
Bro, the Big O averaged 31, 13, and 11.
Yeah, I mean that's close to what Westbrook got in his first triple-double season.
At a
Thanks for calling
time
Format
when
Podcast.
nobody
Who's
was
this?
doing it though?
This Nino, man.
Nino,
What's going on,
what
guys?
up, man?
What's cracking, like, Captain?
Man, this was tough because I gotta say no though. But I like how Ed Dog said it. The Russ part is okay. You know how we get on people about super team and great. The point of the point guard, how we grew up, it's like what Transformer said to me. There was a role, a job to do, right? And I think the more great players that Russ has on his team, for some reason, I think that makes him worse. Like I believe
You said
if
the
you
more
got
roles?
Russ at point, yeah.
Okay.
The
Right.
more good players, like the less Russ need to do, the worse he gonna be. Like if you put Russ in a traditional point guard situation, hey, you got great players around you, Russ. We need you to control the game, make this pass, read this, do that, make great late game decisions. I think Russ probably would. He probably suck at that. I'm gonna be honest. He probably suck at that.
I mean, because he's a horrible three-point shooter. He's a horrible. I mean, he's not a great free throw shooter. He's a high turnover guy. I mean, field goal percentage wise, his career he's 44%. Right, so he
A
doesn't.
lot of those
check
guys
the
ahead of
box
him
and
on
be a
these
standstill
rankings are
guy.
like 50%.
Yeah.
But see, if he got and he don't know that Kevin Durant is a better, more efficient player, then he don't know like, hey, it's 2 minutes left. We gotta get the ball in. We gotta get the ball in KD hand. We gotta get the ball here. Russ don't know that. He got a, I want to say,
Super
Kobe
dog
Bryant
mentality.
mindset,
Yeah.
but he don't need to be Kobe. He ain't Kobe for one now. But at the point guard position, you don't always have to be that. But now I'm gonna ask y'all because I'm kind of confused. Could you put the point guards y'all got in front of Russ in today's era and tell them to do the scoring load? Do that count for y'all, or are y'all more like me? What Transformer said, I'm going off of what we was taught coming up as a point guard. Is that what
If
y'all
the players that we have listed in front of Russ, if they were given the green light like Russ, they all would have averaged 30 or more a game.
Chris Paul could
y'all
easily
would
do
average
that.
30?
All of them would average 30.
I believe so too.
Oscar Robertson
Could
did
Ken
average
do
more
it?
than 30.
Oh, Oscar. Oh, the big over. True. I think Magic could see what I'm looking at, like Magic, right? Magic could do both for sure. I know.
Magic
Could
was
Jason
the
Kidd
offensive
do it?
force in 2 NBA finals. Like leading
Yeah, Magic
scorer.
is deal.
Yeah, like he carried the team. Oscar Robertson was an offensive force when it was needed. Isaiah Thomas was the best scorer on his team. John Stockton could have dropped 30 a game if he wanted to. He shot freaking 39% from 3, 90 from the free throw line. Like, how would that be so hard? If I gave John Stockton 9 3-point attempts a game, he was going to make 4 of them.
That's a good point.
I'm with you. So I do not got Russ in my top 5 points just based off what I know to be, what I grew up to know the point guard is supposed to do. I don't think he's capable of that and still be productive. I don't. So I gotta leave y'all, Russ. But he's still a great player. Just not. Nope. Oh, y'all broke that down for me. I like how y'all put that.
I mean, you
That's
know
all
we
I
try to
got.
do what we do. You know what I
We
mean?
gotta leave Russ. I was trying to see if he could. I don't even know if he's 10 based on what y'all saying.
Yeah, like I said,
But he
if he is on my list, I mean, if I broke it down, he would probably lower like somewhere towards number 10, either above or below. He'll be above or below for sure.
See, and why y'all take Carrot? No, this is different. But I don't hear y'all name Carrot though. See, I believe Carrot could do that if he had to.
Curry's not a point.
Curry's greatest
in a
years.
different system, though.
Curry's greatest years, he wasn't really having his greatest moments doing point guard things.
He was just bombs away from Baghdad.
He was off the ball.
But I'm saying, I believe he could, though.
No, I
he
get
was
it.
at the position,
I
but
get
the
it.
offense made him.
You're right. when he was playing for Mark Jackson, he was doing great point guard things. He was averaging 7.5 assists a game. He was scoring about 20 a game. He was running the offense, but they weren't winning. They started winning when he came off the ball and was more dangerous from behind the three-point line off the screens.
Okay, I get
So-
that. I
so
get
the-
that. I
so the
just feel like
Warriors-
he could do it. Risk tank.
What the Warriors asked him to do was take him off the ball.
Yeah.
All right, guys. Appreciate it.
All right, Nino.
Oh,
Appreciate you.
absolutely, brother. Appreciate you calling in, bro.
All right. 76ers schedule.
76ers schedule. Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. Oh, where's my producer? Thank you, there's my producer. There he is. I appreciate you, bro.
Producer, here.
Here, producer.
Brucey.
So the 76. Oh, snap. Take one more. We'll take this call real quick. All right. Format Podcast. Brucey, what's happening, brother?
What's going on, man? Can we make this very clear from the top? Russell Westbrook is the most athletic, explosive point guard of all time, right? Can we clear that? Can we just clear that off top? Now, and this means a whole lot. Off top, Russell Westbrook is the most athletic, explosive point guard of all time. Can we clear that? I mean, off top, I don't care nothing about what nobody else got to say. Let's just stop it, bro. And all this stuff, he's better than John Stockton. He's better than Bob Cousy. Athletically, explosive, all that.
Derrick Rose?
Stockton never won a goddamn ring. Yes, he did. He teeter on the edge of winning the ring? Yes, he did. Yes. Did Steve Nash win a ring? No. Was Steve Nash a high turnover guy at one point when it was at Phoenix? Yes. I got Russ about number 7, number 8 all time. Is Russell Westbrook, even though he's nowhere near, I mean, I'm not even trying to say that he's better than this. Is Russell Westbrook more explosive, athletic than a Magic? Well, I said all time, so he's most explosive and athletic than anybody. We can clear that right now. This Russ hate got to stop. All this high, just stop it, man. From that MVP year, listen, he was a victim of his right-hand man leaving him to go to the enemy. Well, Russell was probably the one 2 or 3 rings of KG would have stayed in Oklahoma City. Yes.
Bruce.
Yes, brother.
Bruce, when Kevin Durant left, it actually gave Russ the ability to shine more.
It did, but still, what he had got the championship probably would have bumped him up a little bit more.
Right.
But stop that, man. That 5-6 year stretch, man. John Stockton can't come nowhere near that.
Stockton played all-pro level for 15, 18 years.
Yes, yes, but I'm saying Stockton and Bob Cousy, stop this.
I didn't say it. Bob Cousy.
No, I'm not. Brody need to listen. Disrespect that Brody got, man, towards the end of his career when Skip Bayless was calling him Westbrook and people, Shannon Sharp making whole soliloquies on what's the name of that show that was on Fox that one time?
Undisputed.
What's the first team?
Undisputed.
Yes. Every night they make a whole clips of Russ, his errors that he making when he was with the Lakers at the tail end of his career. That hurt him a lot. The media hurt Russ a lot. We need to give this man more flowers, bro. I'm sorry. Yes, was he a high turnover guy at times? Yes.
Almost 40.
I'm talking about that 6-year stretch when he averaged a triple-double 5 out of 6 years. And with some games, he was getting 24, 25 assists with 50, with 14 rebounds. Come on, man. Let's stop. Stockton had a better per point guard than Russ. Of course, because you don't turn the ball over. It's just slow, methodical. But stop this. Bob Cousy is not better than Russell Westbrook, yo. I never seen Bob Cousy play. Even though I look at the highlights, I'm Stockton, okay. Of course, I've seen him with the wars with the Bulls in the finals and all that. He couldn't get past Mike. A lot of people couldn't get past Mike. But not to say Russell Westbrook is not a top 10 point guard all time is absolutely blasphemy. Somebody got to come off this list. Was Russell Westbrook better than Walt Frazier? Yes. Yes. He was better than Walt Frazier. He was better than the ball of Cousy. So I put Russ 8, 9, respectively. He wasn't per se, how can I say, more of a per point guard than the Chris Paul or Isaiah, because they got, Chris Paul never won anything either. I mean, what? What? He got close. But the disrespect
the negative connotations that people, not saying y'all per se, because I didn't catch the whole show. I'm just coming in for words. But I'm just going all top 10 all time. Top 5, he's not top 5, of course, no. The 8, 9, 7-ish, 8, 9, I could move Russ there, yes. He's most definitely first ballot.
I think somewhere around there, too.
You say what?
Yeah, I think by the time I draw down my list, he'll be around there somewhere.
5, no.
Yeah.
But to put Bob Cousy over him, stop this. Just stop it, man. But when there was 5 teams in the league, when there was no TV, we had to listen to basketball on the radio. You never even seen Bob Cousy, but of course we're gonna go off seniority. So we're gonna give him the ups. We're gonna give him the, Bob Cousy was better than. He's not better than Russell Westbrook, bro. John Stockton collectively, is John Stockton a better per point guard? And maybe you want him to run your team. Okay, Stockton, yeah, he was good. He was tough too, man. He wasn't no chump. But to say that he's better than Russell Westbrook, prime Russ, triple-double Russ, stop this. And Russ was playing in the West when the Golden State was dominating. And this enemy, they was on the edge 2 times. And they had Harden. It was them, Harden, and the Durant. Harden went to Houston. Then it was, Durant and Russ. And they ain't spoke for a long time after KD left. I think Russ would have got at least 1 ring if KD would have rolled with him. Because we all know KD's a sensitive. He gets sensitive. Motherfucker call him a chump. He ready to lead the team. Brothers argued. Yeah, Jeremy Green called him a bitch. I want to go. Let's stop that. This is here, neither here or there. But I'm talking about the disrespect that the media. Now everybody.
Oh, did we lose him? Bruce, can you hear me?
Oh, we're up against it. We're gonna have to transition.
Brucey. Man, he was blowing up so hard that he
blew a circuit, off. Right?
He blew the circuit. Hey man, Brucey, man, good call, man. Call in on the next one, man. We'll be able to hear from what you got on this next topic. But man, boy, that was some passion right there. So
Bob Cousy ain't nothing.
So where's Westbrook again?
7, 8, 9,
10.
10.
So, I'm shocked. He came in so hard. Pause.
Ooh, wee.
Woo, wee. He came in so rough. There we go. Came in the call so rough. Sheesh, there's no way to say that right. I thought that he was going to be in the top 5 by the way he entered the conversation.
I think Bruce must have been listening this week to commentary from mainstream media.
Yeah.
That have been targeting Russell for last few years.
Like a Skip Bayless.
Yeah.
Hey, what Skip Bayless did was god awful. But let's move on. 76ers schedule. Oh my gosh. So this was an interesting topic that I believe Brucey decided to talk about because how else are we going to talk about Sir LeBron Raymond James Sr. because he's going to be part of this conversation. So thank you, Bruce. Love you. Thumbs up. You gonna give it? There you go. So the 76ers have been part of some conversation when it comes to the schedule. Of course, we know that Sir LeBron James is now a Philadelphia 76er at the age of 41. Joel Embiid is also 32 years old, coming off of another year where he was injured riddle. So now there's been some conversation being had. We got some sound clip that we're going to be playing here in a moment about the 76ers being handled a surprisingly favorable schedule. The Philadelphia 76ers will not face a Western Conference opponent until its 18th game. And that is going to be the Portland Trailblazers. Its first trip to the West comes 4 games later against the Houston Rockets. So we're 22 games in to where the Philadelphia Eagles. Oh, man, it's just, we're almost there. The Philadelphia 76ers will now be traveling to the West. So there's been a few accusations of the NBA favoritism because this kind of comes off kind of weird because Commissioner's name. What's
Adam
the commissioner's
Silver.
name, Sneed?
Adam Silver. Not good.
There we go.
Yeah, we're good.
Can you hear me? Okay, there we go. Adam Silver. So the commissioner, Adam Silver, was waiting on Sir LeBron James to make his decision so he can make the schedule. He said that. Those were his words.
Yeah.
He was waiting on LeBron James to make this schedule, and this is the schedule he came out with. So let's go ahead and listen to a quick soundbite. And what we're going to do is that we're going to pause and play. We'll let's do it all the way through, Sneak.
How long is the
It's
clip?
about 2 minutes. About 2 minutes.
All right, you can stop it if you feel compelled to.
All right, here we go. Let's listen to what Rob Parker and the Odd Couple had to say about the favorable.
Oh, this is Rob
76
G.
schedule.
This is Rob G.
Oh, that's not Rob G. I thought he said Rob
On the
Parker.
Rob Parker show. I think it's Rob G.
Rob G on the Rob Parker show. Excuse me. Thank you. Thank you for that correction, Steve.
We're going to start with the NBA. The NBA schedule came out yesterday. We talked about it a little bit with Jaylen Brown. And I don't know about you, but personally, I think the schedule is stupid. Like the people who freak out about, what's going on and who you're playing, especially in the NFL, like we have an entire night dedicated to the schedule release party. And it's whatever to me. Like we already know who you're going to play. It's just when you're going to play them.
Right.
And then, so I let other people really comb through the details. And now I feel stupid for saying it's stupid because one person did the heavy lifting, one nerd, and pointed this out about the Philadelphia 76ers schedule. Number one, they don't play a Western Conference team until the 18th game of the season.
Convenient.
They don't play a road game against a Western Conference team until the 21st game.
Nice.
They don't have a Western Conference road trip until Christmas. They have the least amount of 3 games in 4 nights on their schedule of any team in the league.
Okay.
They have the least amount of back-to-backs of any team in the league while simultaneously having the most national television games.
Along with the Spurs.
The Spurs,
and
the Lakers,
and
the Knicks.
That's it. Those three. 34 nationally televised games. Okay. Wow.
So which I ask you this, Monty. Why? Why does the NBA keep kowtowing to LeBron James?
Man, the favoritism is so real. It's crazy. It seems, why is the NBA scared to let go of LeBron?
I don't know.
Because that's what it seems like, right? Like they're afraid that once he's gone, that's it. The league is not going to be what it is. And I don't know why.
Pause. Let's pause that there because now it's 2 different things.
Yeah.
I don't think she realized what she did, but she's doing something different.
Converting.
Right. So Philadelphia 76ers, clearly the league wants them to have a disproportionate amount of early success. So that way people take a vested interest in them early. 5-game winning streak, 10-game winning streak possibly, right? Their cash cow is 41 years old. And they know that they want LeBron to be his best capable physical ability. So he's 41. He's turning 42 in December. They waited to make the schedule for him. Why wouldn't they make it favorable for him? Why wouldn't they? So when you want to set something up for someone, you only want to set it up halfway? No, you set it up all the way.
The whole seafood tower.
Why would you want to half-ass it? You know what I mean? And the thing about the Sixers is it has a lot of buzz right now. We're going to ride this sucker till the wheels fall off. Look, I don't know about you, but the Celtics are now 1 less star. The Magic aren't worth mentioning in this discussion. The Cavs, I don't think anybody really cares to watch them in a national game. The Pistons have a couple of games.
Yeah.
Nobody cares about the Hornets. Nobody cares about the Raptors.
Basically,
who in the Eastern
Knicks.
Conference, outside of the Miami Heat, the New York Knicks, the 76ers, I mean, Tyrese Halliburton, you won't see him one time on national TV this year.
He has
He was in the finals.
The Pacers don't have none?
They don't have one.
Wow.
Anthony Edwards isn't even on Christmas or opening day. They got the Warriors in some games, and they're as old as dirt. Bro, listen, you know the first supper? Half of the Warriors were at the last one. You know what I'm saying? It's like, this is what the NBA does, though. They always go with, like, the known. They're not going to take a chance to not land on this last opportunity with LeBron.
Correct.
He just changed teams. All they think right now is, oh, this is like when he went back to Cleveland. Oh, this is like when he went to Miami. Oh, this is like when he went to LA. It's a cash register for viewing. They don't want him losing. They want him winning. Oh, you don't say. Go ahead, Transformer.
Bruce. Big baritone, not Brucey, not Baltimore. This is why LeBron won't go away. This is why. Y'all want this man to go away so bad. But the NBA themselves as an organization put him at the top of the mountain for everything that he wants to do. And I'm pretty sure LeBron probably had some conversation about this schedule more than likely. But you know what Adam Silver said? I'm going to make this even sweeter. I'm going to make this, because you are our cash cow. Snead even said it. You're a money printer. Anything with your name, your face, us talking about you, we are literally printing dollars by the second when we have you at the forefront of the NBA.
Is Philadelphia a top 5 market in NBA teams?
Say that one more time, Steve.
Philadelphia, top 5 NBA market, right?
Mm-hmm.
I got MVPs, former MVPs, all NBA players. I come off a blockbuster trade, a huge free agent signing with LeBron.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I'm supposed to hide this in the closet?
Nope.
Hold up. We just spent 250 racks on a car. I'm supposed to park it in the garage.
Park it in the garage. Put it in the garage, Steve. Nah, that thing outside. You about to see that
I'm
Ferrari.
parking it halfway in the handicap spot up front.
Hey, it's this one guy. He at the gym, Porsche 911 Turbo. That thing lime green. He put that thing at the front of the gym.
Loud.
Front of the gym.
Screaming.
It's always parked at the front. I think he purposely waits in the parking lot to see when a spot opens up so he can park at the front of the gym. He wants everybody to see that Porsche 911. That's the NBA for LeBron James. I want everybody.
So we're on the same page on this Transformer.
Oh, absolutely.
Now watch this. Play the
What's
rest of the clip.
All right.
Watch what she does.
Why they feel like that, especially with what we saw even just last year with the NBA Finals with the Spurs and the Knicks and how much people were into that NBA Finals. Like, why are they scared to let go, to move on? It is part of life. And at this point, it makes no sense because you said it perfectly in our pre-show meeting that I don't know how much LeBron brings in positive stuff to the league in the last couple of years.
No.
He's just been around for so long.
You mentioned last year the NBA Finals, the highest rated NBA Finals since 1998. And last I checked, LeBron has played in 10 since then. So it's not that. The highest rated regular season game last season was Thunder Spurs, not involving the Lakers or LeBron James. And just in terms of on-court success, LeBron has been one and done in the playoffs 3 of the last 6 years. He's missed the playoffs entirely one time. He's been swept twice. And that's with playing alongside Hall of Famers in Anthony Davis and Luka Doncic. So it's not like he's dominating when he's on the court, or his teams are dominating when he's on the court.
There it is.
Allow me to go first with this one, Sneed.
There it is. Go ahead.
Be that as it may, Rob G. And I forget, what's the other the girl's name? You know her name?
Maddie P. I don't know.
Maddie P. Rob G and Maddie P. Be that as it may, what you said was very correct. That has been LeBron James over the last, give or take 6 years since 2020? Monse
Balonos.
Monse Balonos. Okay, Monse Balonos. I'm hoping I'm saying that correctly. But I liked your name better, Sneed. It rolled off the tongue a whole lot easier. But anyway, you guys made very good points. However, you're wrong. However, you're wrong because you're not looking at it the way the NBA is looking at it. You two are looking at two totally different things. You're looking at the ratings of the game, what LeBron's success was as a Laker. That doesn't matter to the NBA. They don't relatively care. Now, will it probably boost it? Absolutely. But they don't care. LeBron James can sneeze and it's newsworthy. LeBron James cough in a mic, it's newsworthy. Thank you, Bruce. He is the bottom line. He is the biggest needle mover, arguably in history of the NBA. No matter what he does, it's going to draw the NBA a dollar. And we're not talking just the NBA, the sponsorships of the NBA. Everybody gets a piece when LeBron James is the focal point of the conversation and of the NBA agenda. Everything you just said about OKC, what happened when they got eliminated? How many times did you hear OKC's name? They were your reigning champions. They were the reigning champions, and you heard nothing about OKC throughout the entirety of the NBA Finals. Now, next question. How many times did you hear LeBron James' name? There you go. That's how big this man moves the needle. So you guys you're absolutely correct, Rob G. And Monse. I'm pronouncing that correctly. You're right. That's what LeBron James has done. The ratings were good. Yes. Yeah. That ain't what makes the NBA all that money.
Here's my problem with the Transformer.
Go ahead, Sneak.
They're late. Monse and Rob G are late.
Boy,
I was discussing this concept in 2024 when Anthony Edwards was a budding star.
Yeah.
When SGA was a budding star. When Joker won a chip. When LeBron got swept in the playoffs. It's over. When you can't be who you once were as a player, your buzz isn't the same. Now, his gravity in terms of moving the needle and his name recognition, all that's still there because he has a legacy, right? Because there's still a lot of notoriety to that. But the NBA has never, during the LeBron era, done a good job of pushing the envelope for anyone else. They have put everybody else on back burners except Steph. I think Steph's done a pretty good job to stay relatively involved because he's been involved in the Christmas Day games and all that. Yeah. But remember, it was always him and LeBron, too. Right? Yeah. So the NBA just doesn't know how to do it well. The given is LeBron. We can't mess this up. The rest of the stuff, we got wiggle room. Because I could put the Spurs on any night, and I could put the Thunder on any night, and I got to do this LeBron thing right, though.
Yep.
It might be the last hurrah. Maybe next year, who knows? But like he just did this thing in the offseason, and there was a lot of venom with LA, and there was all these storylines. They're just trying to nail the timing.
Yeah.
That's all it was about, bro.
If it ain't broke, don't what, Sneak?
Don't break it more.
Don't break it more. The NBA, you got to understand, the NBA is a business. Yes, I mean, whoever wins the championship, yeah, they get their time. They get their time in the spotlight. But again,
I don't have to do anything if I'm the NBA for that. That's the game. The game takes care of itself.
Sneak, do you remember who the NBA champion is?
Yeah.
I could probably ask 50% of our youth. They probably don't even remember.
I'm not even sure if they really watched all the games, bro.
I bet they can tell you what LeBron James had for breakfast, though. That's how bad the NBA. They don't have. LeBron has the NBA in a chokehold, and he's just one-handed Kane from WWE holding him up in the air like, what you gonna do? You can't do anything without me. So LeBron holding out was probably one of his biggest flexes of the offseason. Oh, Adam, you gotta wait on me regardless. This baby was born before you. This baby has maturity, is gonna get everything he wants until the day he walks out of the NBA.
There are people that want to see him lose badly.
And
there are people who want him to win badly.
Absolutely.
And there are people who are just bystanders to the whole thing.
Absolutely.
And then there's people in Philly who are going crazy right now, good or bad.
Absolutely.
And you got Lakers fans that are like, screw this guy. And you got Cleveland fans who are like, screw this guy. Like, it's all of it.
Absolutely. Sneed, the NBA don't give a damn about none of that. As long as you do what?
Eyeballs are on it, bro.
Eyeballs are. God dang it, Sneed. They don't care if you like them, you love them, you hate them, you're mad at them. Don't care if you don't want to watch him because you're going to tune in. Don't care what he puts out because you're going to tune in. Don't care what he says because you're going to tune in. NBA don't care. They don't care because they know one thing is certain: death, taxes, and you're going to talk about LeBron James.
You know how kids learn how to play baseball? Remember in the beginning what they do? They set the ball on the tee.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead and hit this. It's not
Hit this
moving.
ball. Uh-huh.
They gave LeBron the tee. They said, here you go.
Hit it. Hit it, man. Oh, man. I honestly wish Bruce was here well, he is here technically, but I wish Bruce was able to be on this and have this conversation because I'm
Open
pretty
up
sure
the
he'd be
phone
like, you know
lines,
what?
Transformer. Go ahead, bro.
Bruce, can you talk? Open up the phone lines, man. Call in. What do you guys think of the 76ers schedule help? 904-219-8264. Keep the calls limited. We've just hit 2 hours. We still got one more conversation we're going to have.
We're
gonna
taking 2 calls.
Conversation. 2 calls. That's all we got for you before we move on over to the NFL preseason and get ready to get up out of here on this marvelous Sunday. So call in. 904-219-8264. 904-219-8264. Sorry, man, I can't sound like him, but you know, I try to mix it. This man, LeBron James. Hey, man. As a businessman, I want to be him. Well, actually, he is the business. I want to be him. Oh, man. 76. Them folks had 16 back-to-backs last season. This season, they have 13 back-to-backs. Their homecoming game, let me see. They got 34 national televised games. They talked about that road trip. The longest road trip for the Sixers is a 5-game swing from Christmas through New Year's Day. That's their longest trip. The team's longest homestand is 4 games. Lord have mercy. The glaze is real. I mean, there's no glaze because LeBron's glazing them. He's glazing their pockets. That's what people need to understand. It's the pockets,
bro.
Money.
There are 76ers fans. I didn't even know they existed.
Yeah.
Like there has been a surge in 76ers fandom of like 2,000%. Never even seen it, bro. Like,
bro,
since probably the buzz from like Allen Iverson, bro.
It hasn't been since AI.
Since Philly's had a buzz like this.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I mean, because how long they been trying to trust the process?
Process is basically like treating a bacterial infection, bro.
It's been a while.
14 years. Stay on them antibiotics, bro.
Thanks for calling the Format Podcast.
Thanks for welcoming me back, fellas.
How you doing, Brucey? I got you, Chief. Chief, you got next, brother.
So far as the schedule. Let me tell you this, man. Adam Silver, approximately a month ago, basically let the cat out the bag that this is LeBron's world when he basically set out, basically publicly said, hurry up, LeBron, to sign with somebody so we can start set the schedule, right? Come on, man. You don't think LeBron the underboss of this thing? Of course they set the schedule up to favor them.
Yeah.
Whenever you get a chance, I'm gonna send a link probably to your inbox, guys. Dr. Umar Johnson. You know, he expressed his opinion about what was going on with LeBron James. Like Dr. Umar Johnson said, they set this up for Philly's going to get another ring. LeBron, they set this thing up so LeBron get another ring, baby. They land out all the red carpet for you to have a straight away to get in the ring, bro. They give you all these rest days, back to back. He's also going for Joel Embiid too. This favors him too, right? How could I say? LeBron is the alpha and omega. He's the bottom line. The schedule favors him because he's 42 years old, and they also know they laying a red carpet out because he knows his time is ticking. What, 1 year, 2 years left? As far as the schedule go, I mean, I'm not surprised. I'm not seeing it like a whoop the goddamn day. You know there's gonna be some motherfucking straightening in the rearrangement with the schedule because of LeBron. But let me say this though. I just can't wait to see how this thing unfolds. Because it's championship or bust. Come on,
for
man.
Philly?
Like, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's set up that way. It's set up for them to win one, man. It is. You got to get one before you go. You got to try to tie Kobe if you're not going to tie Mike. Come on, man. Just think about it, man. Just look at the play. Just look at it. Barring injury, with the schedule they have, there's no way they'll come out the East at least. You know, I'm not no big conspiracy theorist, nothing like that, but come on, man. I'm basically laid out the carpet for them, the purple carpet, the royal carpet. You know, purple is the color of royalty.
The purple carpet, royalty. Yeah, the Aniaki, huh?
They got to give him one before he retires, bro. It's only right. You got to at least tie Kobe.
Kawasaki.
It's that. That's what it's going to be. Hey, they got to take advantage of this schedule, man. No back-to-backs and all this crazy stuff and all this. Come on, man. They set it up just for them. 34. First they had 16. 17 national televised games down to 34.
Say that one more time.
Opening night, prime time game. That's what they did.
Yeah.
The Lakers not even playing the opening night. That was the first time in 8 years.
Yeah, but we still got like 34 televised games, so we good.
Yeah, but you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, man, we got what this thing turned out, man. The schedule is built for Joel Embiid, preferably LeBron, to get his, his in-between rest. Come on, man. It's set up for them to win the ring.
Don't forget Embiid. It's for Embiid, too.
Let me say this before I land, brothers.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think you don't think there don't be no higher powers going on with the puppet masters be shaking these games up like they're supposed to. Just like the Knicks. The Knicks ain't won a championship in 53 years. They had to give them one. They had to get one. I'm not saying that they rigged the game. I'm not saying that. The Philadelphia haven't won a ring in 44 years. You think that they ain't Philly time is now up?
No, it's just LeBron's time.
Yeah, LeBron's time.
Yeah, I don't think this got nothing to do with like higher powers just trying to get teams championships.
They added Jaylen Brown.
Jaylen Brown, yeah, the Jaylen Brown acquisition is what ignited like that whole like, okay, yeah, I could definitely go here and make the load easy on me, and I'm the NBA's biggest cash cow, the biggest. So you add that on top of I got an MVP Embiid, I got a Finals MVP Jaylen Brown, I got Tyrese Maxey, one of the young up and coming stars in NBA. I got a VJ Edgecombe, one of another up and coming all stars at minimum in the NBA. Oh, I'm cooking with fish grease. And the way the NBA is going to make their dollars and make this puppy flick, I can get two birds in one stone. Philadelphia is one of my biggest markets. They win a championship, it's going to blow up. LeBron wins a championship, internet is going to be ruined for 5 straight years. Bruce is going to hate it. Bruce is going to hate it for 5 years. We're going to be talking about LeBron James. So NBA is going to make their money, man. They're doing what they're doing for not just for the sake of them, but the NBA wants to be able to say, you saw what we did?
Yeah. I think a little bit, man, land the plane. I only got 5 minutes now. Probably got a minute left. Another thing, I think they kind of, how could I say, even though they can't and it won't happen, I think they kind of competing with the NBA and NFL as far as like ratings, but that's not going to happen. And I think another thing, I truly believe the NBA should move their games to Christmas Eve instead of Christmas. Because you can't see how you want the ratings going to be shit because 3 NFL games on. And Christmas Eve just as big as Christmas. Why not do y'all split from the 24th like the NFL has? Even though it's tradition, I'm just throwing out a hypothetical theory because y'all can't compete with the NFL. Those 3 big games on NFL, on Christmas for the NFL, ain't nobody gonna be watching the NBA. It's gonna be a lot of remote wrestling.
Unless it's a blowout.
Yeah.
Yeah, unless it's a blowout. I agree.
Hey man, it's got to show how good the show go when it's nice, fun guys running the show.
Oh man, bye Bruce, man. Thank you for calling in, man.
Man, that's my man. That's my guy, man. I respect my guy. It's all love.
All love, man. Appreciate you calling in, Brucey.
Yeah, man. All right, brother.
All right, bro. Chief Sid Bubba, you got the mic, bro. Call in. Chief Sid Bubba. You guys heard it here first. Chief Sid Bubba. And
There was
trust
a
me, I will
comment-
definitely hold my
there
phone
was a
calls
comment.
until he calls in.
There was a comment from Sig Slayers. He was saying that why does LeBron get a right to a championship? He doesn't get a right to a championship. It's no slam dunk the Sixers will win a chip.
No, absolutely not.
There's a lot of high risk volatility with this team. Jaylen Brown didn't ask to be traded to the Sixers. Joel Embiid is very injury prone.
Chief Sid
LeBron
Bubba.
is old.
Yeah.
And who knows if the guard situation is gonna just be lovely. Like there's no guarantee.
Yeah, absolutely. Chief Sid Bubba, how you doing, brother?
I'm feeling pretty good.
Feeling good.
Pretty good. I'm feeling like LeBron, feeling like Ric Flair.
Woo!
Steve,
What up, bruh?
didn't you love this team before LeBron even came?
Yeah.
They got everything. They got all the requisite pieces. LeBron doesn't have to do nothing. They can hide LeBron. Not only do they got a good starting, starting five, they got a hell of a bench with young, hungry players coming up too, right? Like
They
Anthony
did add some
Simons,
depth. Yes.
the guy from Cleveland. I can't think of his name. They trade Cleveland lost him to the Sixers.
Yeah, Dean Wade.
Like the 6'9" forward.
Mm-hmm.
KCP. Yeah.
Right. So what does all LeBron got to do is just sit back and just kind of just run the show. He don't have to do as much.
Yeah.
You know, when you get old on the job, you know, it just seems like you know everything and you don't have to work as hard and enjoy them final years. That's where he is. As we say in the Navy, all he got to do is skate on, skate on.
Yeah.
And the NBA helping him. You don't got to do that. He's skating.
Go get that EP on his eval and keep it pushing.
He gonna keep that EP, keep pushing. That's all he got to do. You know, do you think they gonna let them play all 82 games? They don't got to play all 82 games like that.
Mm-mm.
They got enough bench and young guys they can substitute out. Then when the playoffs come, then we're gonna see what they gonna do. This is man. Now, as Bruce Hope would say, is Clutch masterminding because what they supposed to have signed what the team and the coach.
Now, man, I think the NBA is again doing what they only know how to do: make money,
market their biggest star.
guy. Yeah. Now, to the fault of them, to Snee's point, they don't know how to do it with nobody else. But the thing is, and I think they've had so much failure when they tried that they're like, you know what, bro, we're just gonna ride this train to the. I mean, ride.
Well, they
this
picked the
Scotch
wrong
rails.
guys, right? Like they picked John Morant, they picked Zion Williamson.
Yeah.
They picked the wrong ones.
Yeah. Because they was looking at Zion, what is sophomore year in high school?
Yeah.
Then got bigger at Duke when he went to Duke. Jump like the jump from the free throw line all the way to the 3-point line to block a 3-point shot. That was on ESPN top 10 for the 2 weeks.
And that was before money.
Then they were looking at but then they were also looking at Lonzo Ball. He was the second coming of Magic Johnson and
that was his dad,
John
bro.
Morant. Everybody was supposed to be the second coming, but no, everybody American born players supposed to be the second coming.
Yeah.
Nobody
Well,
ever
when
came,
basketball
so
is
that's why
not your sole focus, you lose track of what really matters.
Yeah.
MJ told
that
us
right
that.
there. Yep. So that right there. So I know we were going championship or bust, but LeBron James is like really I would rank him about the third best, maybe the fourth best player. Am I right, Steve?
100%.
First best player?
Fourth.
I'd say about maybe the third or fourth.
Oh, fourth best player. I was like, wait, what? How we
Yeah, but I'm just saying the third.
He's not better than Tyrese Maxey. He's not better than Jaylen Brown. He's not better than Joel Embiid.
No.
He is better than VJ Edgecombe right now, but that would be
Right.
different possibly next year.
Yeah. So this has got to be. This got to be, man. This just. What would be the odds of this happening? I didn't see this coming because now I'm kind of ticked off. Me being a Lakers fan, I'm mad now because
he
this
wouldn't
was
play
supposed
for
to
you
be
for
our
$4
year.
million.
Huh? Yeah.
Because he wouldn't play for you for $4
And
million.
then we just got somebody else. Hey,
Add it to the
mate,
bowl.
this was supposed to be our year. This was supposed to be about us. And you know what? After that sale, it kind of came back. You know who was happy? Who couldn't wait? Skin and grin at daggone Bruce Hope.
Bruce
This was
Sleeping Hope.
Bruce Hope. Bruce Hope.
Bruce Hope
He
catching
loved it. This was
strays.
supposed to be our year, shipmate. This was supposed to be the Lakers. Everybody's supposed to talk about us. We got rid of the old man. See, this is why
Chief,
my boy Sean Okafor yes, Sean Okafor.
Chief,
Coach T, he good.
The nice
He
thing
cursed
is, Chief, the nice thing is you have a lot of naysayers on the Lakers. You know what happens when there's a lot of negative sentiment towards a team. They typically overachieve, right? When there's too many people on one side of the boat, it's usually better to be on the other side if you're going to bet. So you got people saying that the Lakers are going to win 43 games. I don't think it's going to be that cut and dry. I think they're going to be better than that.
Yeah.
I hope so, but the direction of the complexion of that team, they better be the 80 Celtics.
You want the white rice or the fried rice?
The Jasmine.
Hey,
Get the
they better
Jasmine
be
right.
the Celtics. They better be the 80 Celtics.
Hey, now the 80 Celtics won quite a few championships, so yeah, I wouldn't mind being the 80
Yeah, but
Celtics.
Kevin
Yeah,
McHale ain't over there, dog.
yeah, you know what I mean? We got
Larry
Kessler.
Bird, the bird ain't over there, bro.
We
The
got
man
Luka.
ain't over there.
We got Luka.
That McHale ain't over there.
We got
Big
Kessler.
Red.
I got
We don't got Kevin McHale.
McKessler.
McKessler. We got McKessler, bro.
We got okay. They got to come through because this should have been our year. This is where I've got upset. LeBron robbed us, shipmate.
Yeah. But I'm good. I'm glad, man. I was ready to move forward.
When did they
I'm ready to
play?
move forward too, but we kind of got screwed.
When did the Lakers and Sixers
how did
match
this
up?
happen?
Transformer.
Man, but they know what they're doing. And I can't wait till Bruce writes some kind of, Bruce go have a documentary on what LeBron did and how he predicted it. Like Negro Dollar.
Bruce Hope, a.k.a. Paul Mooney.
Paul Moody.
Yeah.
All right, Chief, man. We appreciate you coming in. We got to get to this last topic. We're going to get up out of here.
All
right, Chief.
Okay. All right.
Always a pleasure, Chief Sid Bubba, the world's finest Navy, the current winner of the Army-Navy game in which we put foots in the Army because the Army had the disease of me.
Bruce getting mad.
Didn't know how to jump on the football trying to be the hero. The disease of me. Oh, man. All right, see, we're on to the last topic. We're going to go ahead and make this one short and sweet. We just wanted to have that quick fix. I smoke rocks type feel for the NFL preseason. So it's not a lot to talk about, but we're just going to get to some quick things that we saw that we liked about what we had going on this preseason so far. And that's including signings and things of that nature that was going on. So Sneed, the Cleveland Browns had a game the other day.
Yeah.
I know you're a Packer, and I'm proud of that.
Yeah.
But did you take a gander?
I did.
Oh,
Kind of watching that QB situation over there.
Okay, I thought I was alone.
I'm somewhat invested because I think Shador is a very exciting young player.
Yeah,
so I'm looking forward to see him taking a step. I'm also looking forward to seeing a $50 million quarterback, not worth a damn, throw 10-yard outs into the dirt. But it's interesting. I just, from the outside looking in, it looks like they want the QB situation to be Deshaun, and then it would basically be his to lose.
Yeah.
but they're going to switch places, right? So I think Shador's going to start next week, next game. And then so he'll get the first half, and then the whole third quarter will go to Deshaun, and then Dylan Gabriel will again throw the ball into the dirt on 10-yard outs. So, yeah.
I mean, he looked awful that last game.
Yeah.
I mean,
you know,
he came in.
You know what Dylan Gabriel is, bro?
What's that?
He's the neighborhood dude that shows up at Turkey Bowl wearing all the gear, ready to throw the ball, and he just throwing up lame ducks for Hail Marys, getting picked off, bro. He's like, why didn't you catch that? You know what I'm saying? Like, he's good for the neighborhood, but that's about it.
Well, it just makes it so bad. I mean, the Browns have just been Browning for so long. Remember, they drafted this guy over Shedeur Sanders. That's just Browning, just the Brown, man. I mean, it's just all backwards. You're starting a guy who has yet to play nothing close to a full season in over 5 years. Then you have the guy you picked in the third round? Was Dylan Gabriel third round, right?
Second round.
Oh my God, it made it even worse.
It was second or third, yeah.
Yeah, so second or third round, you have that guy as the third guy behind the guy that
but
you
the guy who
picked up.
drafted him is gone, right? Like Stefanski's gone.
Yeah, but still, it's the Browns organization as a whole, rather, older guys that were in there, as far as the staff and leadership, to the newer guys now, it's like, it's just such a mess. And for the Cleveland natives, just hope that something goes right sometime soon, because it's just nasty. I mean, other than watching the quarterback situation, I didn't see a lot from the defense. I mean, of course, the Chicago Bears, I mean, the preseason version of the Bears picked up from where the last season of the Bears left off. Just turnover machines, interceptions, fumble recoveries. I mean, they had it all, picking everybody off on that team. But yeah, man, that's what I had on Cleveland. But did you see Jackson Dart get NFL blitzed?
Yeah.
That ain't a good sign.
No.
Singletary had to come see me. Singletary had to come see me. He blew that assignment.
Yeah.
Like, bro, that man got rocked in a preseason game. And the week after, they were just talking about how the offensive line was better.
Well, the running back position. I mean, actually, Singletary, he's coming off a big year.
Oh, yeah, because Scatterboo was hurt. No. Singletary wasn't there last year. Who was the other guy? Was it Singletary?
He didn't have a big year?
No. It was Scatterboo's year until he got hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was Scatterboo.
Yeah, he had his moments. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
True that. Okay, so yeah, that happened. I think also, to Bruce's dismay, and I think mine as well, Ty Simpson actually had a pretty good debut. 25 attempts. He connected on 21. 190 yards and 2 tuds.
Nice. Yeah.
The Steelers situation, you got some rookies coming into camp, at the quarterback position. Obviously, that'll be the next step for them moving on from A-Rod next year.
Mm-hmm.
I think DJ Moore, kind of what's going on there with Buffalo. Buffalo's looking to take a step next year, so you kind of want to see where that goes.
Yeah.
Jacoby Lane.
I like the fire he's bringing into that team, too. Like, Keon Coleman needs that.
Baltimore's Jacoby Lane, right?
Mm-hmm.
Put another strong week together on tape. I think, what they're trying to see happen there for the Ravens, obviously, is the offense become more dynamic than last year.
Yeah.
So there's a couple of big storylines. I still think the AFC favorite is a little bit more clear on the NFC favorite. Like, yeah, it's like the Rams and stuff like that. But I still think like Buffalo's the expectation, because you just don't know what you're going to get from Pat Mahomes when he decides to get back.
You think that the Eagles, the New England is going to regress a little bit from what they had last year.
But I still think they have a chance to finish, second in the division, and then they'll be like a wild card, right?
Yeah.
I think there's also some coaches on the hot seat, right? So they may take more chances than they normally would have, thinking they got to win a couple extra games. So you might see that too. I mean, we don't know much now. Remember, the preseason means a little bit less now than it used to, because the preseason used to have 4 weeks. And the third week was like the dress rehearsal. And the second week, where if a guy played a lot in week 2, that means they wanted to see them play. So now with it, just I don't know. It's a different thing. I'm more concerned about, when these teams make their final decisions. Like look at Minnesota, right? They made their decision on their quarterback. That's it, right? There's clarity at that position. But I'm really excited for real football, Transformer.
No, absolutely. Absolutely.
We already had the Hall of Fame game, so that put it on my calendar. We're getting close.
Speaking of the Hall of Fame game, I thought Carson Beck played very well. I like this showing. I mean, 15 for 19, 188 and a touchdown. He looked poised. He made some deep throws, made some short intermediate throws, out routes. I mean, for me, granted, it's the Panthers and it's the preseason. We're talking about the Hall of Fame game.
A lot of third stringers, a lot of
he put a decent showing on. I mean, I expect that from an older quarterback. I mean, Carson Beck isn't young. I think he's 24, maybe 20, close to 25.
Yeah,
I think he's up there in age. But
yeah,
I mean, as far as the Cardinals are concerned, I mean, you want to see some type of green light, for you.
They're going to be bad this year.
Oh, they're going to be good and terrible. Jeremiah Love might get in like offensive player of the year.
He's going to get a lot of usage. Yeah, he's going to get a lot of usage.
Over under Jeremiah Love, 1,400 yards.
Overall, all-purpose yards.
No. Rushing.
Rushing. I'm gonna go under 1,400.
Under 14. All-purpose.
All-purpose. He could flirt with 14.
14.
Yeah, I think he's better than 1,000 for all-purpose. I think 14's possible.
Yeah,
he's pretty electric player. You know what I mean? So if he averages 80 a week rushing, it's
that'll
doable.
Get him there.
Yeah, it's doable. Yeah.
I like it. Let me see who else. Tua Tagovailoa looks like he's not going to be holding that mantle for so long in Atlanta. Obviously looked good and got darn terrible. 2 drives that produced nothing but 24 yards. He went 3 of 5 and a fumbled a shotgun snap.
He's not listening to anyone.
No.
I know that people are talking to him, bro. He's not listening. Bro, look, bro. I know people have a very strong faith in Jesus, bro. But it like the NFL, this is not about religion. I don't know the right person has to say the right things to that guy, bro.
Hey, it's this it was this video going over on Twitter, and it showed Michael Penix, Penix, by the way. Michael Penix like looking over at Tua Tagovailoa and like pointing at him like thumb like doing that. It was like, see, they already don't like that man over there.
Just crazy.
Oh man, it might be
bro,
good.
The tape
bad,
doesn't
good,
lie,
ugly
bro.
Over there, man. It's terrible.
The tape doesn't lie. Go back and watch his last few games from last year.
Yeah. No, good and terrible. Baltimore. Speaking of Baltimore Ravens, Jacoby Lane, bro, that boy looked good. They finally him, Zay Flowers. Who else? You got Andrew still over there. What's his name? Bateman. They still got Bateman over there.
They gotta be consistent this year.
Yeah.
They cannot be sporadic and disappear in weeks. I think they just need consistency. And I think part of that's the run game. If the run game's consistent, the opportunities in the passing game should be more available and the opportunities will be there.
Yeah. How old is Derrick Henry turning? 31?
At
least. I think he's getting up there now.
Yeah, at least.
Yeah. Derrick Henry's definitely getting up there now. They just dismantled, the Eagles, but defensively, that's where you want to see the Ravens. Like I want to see if
this is
what's
not
his name?
Good. Jeremiah Love's got a high ankle sprain. Oof.
I think that was just to not have him play the next game.
So he's young, right? So he can heal and recover pretty quickly, but typically high ankle sprains are of the longer variety, right? It's not typically a 1 or a 2 week thing.
I think that's just a label.
I mean, hopefully he gets back. If he's practicing with regularity, then you could basically put it behind him, right?
Mm-hmm. Trying to look high ankle sprain preseason game. Okay, no, he said it was a little sore, but yeah, high ankle sprain in the first. That's not good. I mean, that's not what you want to hear in the first game. right? It's definitely not nothing you want to hear in the first game. Something you would be like, okay, I would rather hear that week 5, week 6 in the season after you had quite a few carries. But
If he
not
has
in
a
the first
history
game,
of
man.
ankle sprains, I would be more concerned.
Yeah.
But generally, I think he's a pretty healthy dude, so I would expect
Yeah.
him to be ready within a couple of weeks, and then he could start ramping up his usage, right? So, yeah.
Bruce, where did Jacoby Lane come from? Jakari Lane come from? I'm just entertaining the chat right now, Bruce.
He's from
he comes from Baltimore. Hey, Bruce, you don't step that one. He's a Raven. He comes from Baltimore.
He don't want to say nothing, huh?
He's not doing that. He's not doing that, man. Malik Willis over there in Miami, I did like his touchdown drive. I miss him, man. I miss him. I was watching our preseason game. Of course, we got Tyrod Taylor, but Tyrod Taylor is like freaking 48 years old. I think him and LeBron James are twins. But Malik Willis, man, I do miss his energy. I do miss his quickness as our backup quarterback. I mean, every time Jordan Love went out, I mean, he came in. He was a good spark. Whether it's running the football, making some deep passes, great quarterback, and I think we've unlocked something in him. I hope he does great in Miami, but I definitely think that he could. I wish we could have kept him in Green Bay. That's for sure. Definitely kept him in Green Bay because I think we would have had him last year to play a little bit more in certain instances. I think we would have got a lot further. That's just my opinion. Of course, hindsight is 2020, but that's just my opinion. Hold on, let's see who else. My bad. I just deleted all the games off my screen. Other than that, those are the biggest games that I saw. The more entertaining ones. Of course, Aaron Donald today had another workout in training camp for the Los Angeles Rams. So that conversation is being held. Of course, Sean McVay has already stated that while there's no official timeline, but he's hoping that Aaron Donald makes a decision. So it's all about Aaron Donald right now and what he wants to do. If he wants to come back and play D tackle for the Rams to go along with the reigning defensive player of the year, the all-time, the season leader in sacks in Myles Garrett. Because I just don't want that to happen. But
by the way,
Myles Garrett to win.
Transformer, Jacoby Lane, I'm kind of surprised Bruce didn't put him in a Notre Dame jersey and put him in the icon up there top left. Played for USC, bro.
Oh, I knew it. I was just messing with.
You probably should have put him in a Notre Dame Irish jersey, top left-hand corner.
Just to piss T off, man. Just to piss T off. Other than that, okay. Well, one last thing I want to talk about. Bengals, you guys got a problem. You might have a problem. That offensive line still looks good and terrible. You got a problem because there's no way you plan on Joe Burrow to stay upright for the whole season if that man is getting touched 2 to 3, 4, 5 times in the preseason.
He should have a counter that beeps after 2.5 seconds, and he should just throw the ball in the dirt. Or do whatever Brady was doing when he would just plop down to the ground.
Yeah.
You know?
I think Eli used to have it like he'll just look and just drop.
Yeah.
Just buckle down. Yeah, I just said it. Eli paid. I was like, Eli didn't care. 2 to 3 seconds in, man, just get down, bro. I ain't even trying to take no hits. Not trying to take no fumble risk and nothing like that. I'm just gonna lay down here where it's comfortable on the ground versus getting put on the ground where it's not.
You're gonna have what? 2 back formations, 2 tight end formations. You basically just gonna have 1 X receiver on the left side.
No, it's gonna look nasty. But the Bengals, man, it's not looking good. It's not looking good. And granted, I got high expectations because to me, this is Joe Burrow's. This is his final year. This is the year where he has to do something.
But he's talked about retirement, bro.
Yeah,
that's crazy talk. You went to the Super Bowl once, right?
4 years ago now?
Yeah,
yeah.
And last year you were talking about retiring because of the big toe.
And now you get touched 5 times in a preseason week 1 game. Like, it's not like you're playing the whole. I get touched 5 times throughout the entirety of the game. Like, all right, this raises a different eyebrow. Joe Burrow only played 2 drives.
Quarters? 2 drives.
I don't think he played that many drives, Sneed. I don't think he played that many drives. Let me see. First drive. Let me see. Who's the quarterback?
Like, if he had 10 dropbacks and he got hit on 5, that's crazy.
Joe Burrow's a second drive. Yeah, bro. He was already subbed out by the third drive. Yeah. He was subbed out after the field goal. They scored a field goal and they took him out.
They have to effectively run the ball from the beginning of the game.
Mm-hmm.
They have to effectively get open quickly, create separation. I mean, you have to do whatever it takes to buy the extra half second for Joe Burrow.
Yeah.
His heart is leaving the game. He's talking about retirement, bro.
Mm.
You have guys like Kobe Bryant talking about, I ripped my eyeball out to win this game. Joe Burrow's like, my big toe hurts. I'm out. Bro, that's not good.
Yeah.
He sounds like the type of guy that might make a decision to retire in the middle of the season and just not tell anybody. But mentally, he might check out.
Just got up. What's that update? Von Miller signed with the Cowboys. Was that just now?
At the last hurrah? Or I mean
he's not nearly what he was, but
no way. He's been in the league forever.
Whoop-de-doo for the Cowboys, I guess. But who cares? But Bruce, what was
3
your
years
comment?
ago? That was a nothing burger move.
Yeah. Now he's like 38 years old. I mean, who really cares?
No.
Yeah. Why would you allow Burrow to play any significant amount of preseason game 1? He was just getting a few reps. Yeah. But just in the few reps he got touched. That's the problem. No, it's not the amount of time that he played. The man played 2 drives and got touched 4 or 5 times.
Yeah, shout out to Love and Aries, bro.
Like, yo, watch your mouth. Oh, my bad. The cowgirl fan is here. She's here. But
Von Miller is not moving the needle, bro. By the way, bro, that linebacker core last year was one of the worst in the league.
You know what linebacker they were missing?
I think I might have heard of him before.
I think he's a guy. He's a guy.
Bro, that they were the only team to give up 20 or more points in like 17 games last year. I've never seen that before. That defense was bad last year. And the worst part about it, Transformer, there's draft capital on that side of the ball invested into the defense. See, if you weren't drafting defenders well, like and bringing in high-profile guys and the expectation wasn't. No, man, they had name recognition. Guys that were supposed to be ballers.
Yeah.
Those are bad picks.
Folks forget, at one point in time, they had like 10, 11 Pro Bowlers, offensive and defense. And a lot of them came on the defensive side of the football. Corners, safeties, linebacker, defensive end, linebacker.
When I would watch the secondary last year, I thought to myself, there are probably guys on practice squads that could do better than this.
Mm-hmm.
They were getting crushed.
Killed.
Half the time, the other team's wide receivers, when they're making plays, the DB's not even in the frame yet. They're like 10 yards off.
10 yards deep.
I'm like, where is the defense, bro?
Over there getting water.
But
baby, play. Go get some.
Now I think they fired the coordinator like first day of the offseason. And I know they tended to a couple of positions, but at best they're going to be middling. At best, if things work out.
Yeah.
Bro,
I mean, they got your guy.
They dumped $30 million into a player. I forget his name, bro. He got foot problems, bro.
Bland.
Yeah.
Bland? Yeah, the corner.
Deron Bland is his name?
Yeah, Deron Bland. Yeah, the corner. Yep.
They dumped tens of millions into him, and he got a foot problem.
Yeah. And he was bad, horrible last year.
You are screwed.
Yeah, he was.
If you are signing guys to guaranteed dollars and they got feet issues.
Yeah. He was terrible. Right?
But it's all good. You know, Micah Parsons to the Packers. Here we go. Go Pack. You know what I'm saying? I don't mean to intercept. So what do they got? Kenny Clark. Of course, they got Rashad Gary.
I'm hoping Rashad Gary could have some sort of resurgence.
Yeah, get back to his ways.
Just get back to his ways. Because after week 9, 10 last year, he disappeared. It was like I saw it but he was just so slow. Hopefully he gained some type of speed in Dallas. Maybe the turf will do him some justice out there, but he was just slow. Like Micah Parsons will be getting double teamed on one side. The quarterback is flushing out to Rashad Gary's side. Rashad gets loose, run at him. Micah broke the double team, ran around it, and got to the quarterback before Rashad Gary did. I saw that in one play. I'm like, bro, that's effort. Like, what is Rashad doing? What are you doing? You're supposed to have been got to him. Micah just like hunting a gazelle came and got the quarterback. I'm like, come on, man. But hopefully he has some sort of resurgence. And Cowboys.
What are the Cowboy fans saying this year?
Same old bullshit.
Really, bro?
Yes.
They're still not like
it's our year. It's
not
shutting the hell up. Yeah, just let the games.
That's a shame, bro.
Yeah,
that's a shame. They should, if they would just pump the brakes and just let the team organically improve in time. I think it would just play out a lot better for them.
I just think if they lower their expectations, they'll get there. Instead of Super Bowl, maybe win the division.
In that division. With a healthy Jaden Daniels, with a still very talented Philadelphia Eagles team, it's gonna be tough.
I mean, no, the Cowboys have to win their division to make the postseason
because they won't get a wild card.
They won't get a wild card. Three teams are coming out of NFC North. 2 or 3 are coming out of the NFC West, and then you got the division leaders.
Somebody's gonna win the South.
Yeah, somebody's got to win the South. So they're 4 berths are already taken. So you got to be the leader of the division. So 2 more, that's 6 already. If you got them coming out of NFC North, whether it's Detroit, whether it's Green Bay, whether it's Chicago, however you do it, that's 6. 1 more out of Seattle or the Rams, San Francisco. Dallas has to win the division if they want.
The Cowboys have to be 500 through October to have a chance to win the division.
Absolutely.
Because the end of the year, they're just not built like that. So,
yeah, they're just praying on Caleb Downs. Go Buckeyes.
He's gonna help the team.
Yep,
but that's he can only be on one side of the field.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Bro, I'm telling you, it won no Cowboys defenders in the frame when dudes were catching the ball on them slants and whatnot, bro. It was crazy.
You said Deron was tying his shoe.
I don't know where he was, bro. He was looking for his foot, bro. I don't know where he was, bro. Hey,
guys, we thank you guys for tuning in. I gotta go.
That check clear. My foot's achy.
My foot's aching. How much guaranteed money I got left? Oh my God, is that a play?
We don't want to do this too much, Transformer, because I think it's bad juju, bro. Let's close out the show.
Let's close out the show, man. Hey, man, we thank you guys for tuning in, man, for the Format Podcast. Make sure you hit that like and subscribe button. Share it to your people. You share it to 5, they share it to 5. You're ultimately getting to 25 or more. We're trying to reach 10,000 subs so we can go ahead and get you whatever, Rumble, Patreon, whatever it is now, to where we can kind of get a little noisy, get a little bit more crazy without too much of this restrictions. All right. Shout out to the SMT Media Network, Sneed's channel, man. Make sure you guys are tuning in. Cleveland's own Elvis Presley, if you haven't heard from it already. And Bruce, man, we hope you get well. We know you've been holding down the chat. No, guys, Bruce did not fall asleep in the background, so we're actually super, super proud of him. We know that he's tired. He's getting full of meds. So make sure you guys drop those get well Bruces in the chat. And other than that, we out of here. Peace.